Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I am friend to the rats. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we play all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. On Friday nights, we do ongoing campaigns at the in-person table in my other room. Right now, we are about to do, I think it's about to be episode 20 of Shadows of the Abyss, which is Alan's Shadow Dark campaign that he's running for us. That'll be on this Friday. Following that, we'll start up Shadows of Archonia Campaign 3, which is the one that I run. We'll be doing that in Dungeon Crawl Classics. But on Monday nights, we have this whole other show called Tales from the Backlog. This is where we try out all sorts of different role-playing games with a rotating cast of players and see how we like them. Usually we like them a lot. Sometimes we don't. Those are the ones you don't see again. That's not true. There's a lot of them that we like that you don't see again because there's so many games. Anyway... if you like what I'm talking about and you like this kind of thing, you can come join our Discord. We're all in there every day. You can talk to us and say hi. We talk about games. We talk about movies and TV. We talk about whatever, I guess. Sometimes I talk about my kid. My 10-year-old son is 4'11". I found that out from the doctor today. Too tall. Too big. Anyway, if you really like what I'm talking about, you can come join the Patreon. Where for as little as $1 a month, you can hear us talk for 15 minutes about nothing twice a week. Sometimes it's about something, but usually not. That's our pregame show, which we record right before we go live for 15 minutes every Monday and Friday. So this is our second and for now final session of Draw Steel. Next week, we'll be doing a brand new game called All Mice Die in development from Permanent DM on YouTube. I believe his real name is Gary. I don't know his last name. He'll tell us, I'm sure. But yeah, he's going to come run it for us. And then following that, we're going into Neon Skies, which I'll be running with its creator, Wylock, as a player. So that'll be fun. And quick content warning, we say what we want, we do what we want. Edward, what's going on?
All right, my friends, welcome back in to Draw Steel, Hard Knocks. Archonin, Laura Koravox, Utana, Syken, each of you, last week, a promising hero in your own right, you were on your way to the renowned and famous Rowell's Finishing University for Advanced Adventure Enthusiasts, a.k.a. the School of Hard Knocks. Most famously, as we were talking about right before we started, the home of Starken the Great, one of the greatest knights who ever lived, a Lancelot analog, if you will. I cannot possibly summarize her history here. It would take far too long. They are certainly one of the draws for people to even come to this school. However, last week, you did arrive in the town of Rawlfoot, where you found Scrounger and his band of cutthroat goblins who were really hoping to enjoy the last couple of days before the heroes came back to start school again, to just pillage and ransack the daylights out of this town. However, as both they and you discovered at the same time, y'all are early.
Yep.
After absolutely beating the daylights out of these things and sending him Scrounger running, you made your way to this enormous school way off in the woods, and you found it nearly empty. The protective rooms that had kept the school safe were off, and the headmaster's office was ransacked. The only thing you did discover there, though, was a jeweled box with additional protective rooms, likewise disabled, with a pillowed interior that had sort of like a little slit in it. Like a thin disc might have gone there. You bumped into two dwarves, Sven and Hagen, who claimed to be instructors, and who right before you had gotten there, or right before you interrupted them, were arguing about what they were supposed to do next. Syken attempted to pick Hagen's pocket, managed to steal the dwarf's keys, but not without the dwarf knowing, which led to a tiny sprawl where the dwarf bashed him in the chest with a hammer. Mm-hmm. The fight would have continued, except that you were interrupted by the school's genie, and the dwarves escaped to a distant teleport rooms. But that, by the way, the school has a genie. His name is Benedict. You did find that out, and despite having chatted with him quite a bit, he could tell you nothing that you actually wanted to know. He would seem to hang, pause. He could not answer your most pressing questions. So you went searching for answers in the basement. Utana discovered a ring in the soft earth of the basement and then met up with some rats who were absolutely starstruck to meet him. He told them that he would soon be replacing Prufrock, who's the school's groundskeeper, and they were over the moon. And in return, they warned him to avoid the basilisk. And they were about to tell him something more when an enormous explosion off to your east drew you across the basement in through a back door that led into, in quotation marks, Valhalla, the crypt of the School of Hard Knocks, where only the greatest heroes and greatest alumni of the school are entombed in perpetuity. And as you started to walk past their sort of enshrined final remains, you saw the wet, muddy footprints and the waddling backside of a basilisk walking towards where the sound of the explosion had come from, which now featured the sound of two new dwarvish voices. I believe it was Utana who said, "Fuck that. We're not helping any dwarves if that's what's going to be going on." And so you began to turn around to leave, and as you did, you came face to mace with Starkin the Great, the Knight of Lore, the Lancelot of your age. And the first thing that she said to you was, "Students, thank God I found you. Thank goodness I found you." And then to which Utana said, "I'm actually staff." If we can transition back to the Roll20 board, this is where we find ourselves, friends.
May I ask a clarification question?
You may.
I was under the impression from the things we discussed last week that Starkin the Great was a past hero, no longer living.
No, Starkin is currently alive. It's just sort of like the knight of most renowned. And that's the other thing I didn't really catch in the summary, but literally Starkin the Great is a character that all the players built last week over the course of the 2 hours or 3 hours. So she is the most famous hero of the age. She is a great knight with a mace made of a fallen star. She has an incredible windswept helmet, and she has a move called the Starburster, where she can literally slam it down in big explosion.
Nice.
So this is less surprising than I thought it was.
It's surprising
because I thought she was dead.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, she's not dead. She's not dead. In that sense, not as surprising for sure. But this is a little bit like running into a famous person at your school. It's but they do teach here, so it's not unrealistic that you would eventually meet. That said, here you are. Here the four of you are. What shall you do?
I think that my character would inform. Does she just go by Starkin, or I guess I would ask, how would you like to be addressed, mighty warrior?
Normally, I would love to engage with you further in deep discussions of pleasantries and courtly behavior. However, we're under a bit of an emergency, so Starkin or Lady Starkin, if you wish to be formal, would be fine. However, I must say we should make a hasty exit as fast as we can.
I think we agree with you.
We should definitely listen to Lady Starkin.
Okay, so the all of you, she takes you into, let's say, for the moment, she will take you. Let's have everybody step. I'll grab everybody here, and we'll move right over here into you'll come back into the soil of the sort of basement area. And she says, actually, let me say one thing very quickly. There we go. She says, I'm afraid you found the school at something of a difficult time. I received an urgent call from Prufrock, who is the school's groundskeeper, that there was some sort of attack or invasion, and I came as quickly as I could. But when I arrived here, I found a necromancer attempting to... Well, I'm not actually sure what she was trying to do, but I attempted... It seemed to me, to be honest with you, it seemed to me that she was attempting to overturn some of the deeper locks in the headmaster's office and potentially take the key of the school.
Oh no.
I gave chase and took her many leagues hence from here. And as I was coming back through town, someone said that students had already arrived in town far too early. And obviously I rushed here as fast as I could. I do not know. I heard an explosion and I was concerned that that might have taken you both. There are still dwarves who are some of this woman's henchmen. Alert in the school. And we have got to be extremely cautious. Normally, I would say a direct fight would be the way to do it. But my concern would be that one or all of you might be killed.
We met those two dwarves already. They claimed to be staff, but we didn't really believe them. They were acting very shifty.
They are absolutely not staff, and they absolutely are shifty.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, my best guess as to our next move, and to be honest with you, heroes, you can be the students no more for this moment. For this moment, we are equals. I need each and every one of you to contribute to this, because that's the only way we're going to be able to survive this. I do not know how many of the dwarves or Grace is the woman's name. I heard them say it to her as I was chasing her from the school. I do not know how many more of Grace's henchmen are here or what they might be up to. But if we do not band together, I can assure you, death will follow.
You can count on my help.
Excellent.
As a hero, I must. He kind of puts his hand over his heart, and he just says, "I'll follow the way of the hero to the day I die."
Starkin puts a hand on either one of your shoulders and just grasps you firmly and says, "With me then." And then she turns to Saiken and to Utana and says, "And to you?"
How do we know we can trust how can we identify these others from the school
How do you mean?
teachers and whatnot?
I'm the only teacher here. They're all lying.
Where
all
is Proof Rock?
Gotcha.
Proofrock made the call, but I haven't actually seen him yet. I came as quick as I could, but then I found them sort of in mid-situation.
My name is Utana. I am here to be the assistant groundskeeper to Proof Rock. I am therefore staff at this institution. These students know me because they traveled here in the same carriage as me. And though you have a reputation, they nonetheless do not know you. Therefore, I will stay with my charges wherever they choose to go.
First of all, well met, good sir. I will say this. Do you have any evidence, paperwork, something that might demonstrate that you are who you say?
Yes.
It's sort of been a day of imposters.
I understand. I showed it to the genie earlier. It's the letter
You reach
I
into
got.
your pocket to pull out your letter, and it is not there.
Benedict, the genie, saw my letter of my job offer letter. Someone must have taken it, or perhaps Benedict kept it. Did he give it back?
He did give it back, yeah.
One of those dwarves maybe pickpocketed me.
Benedict, and she says this out loud, and Benedict immediately appears right in front of you guys. Whoop. And he says, "My lady, how can I serve you?" And she says, "Benedict, can you confirm that this man did indeed have paperwork to prove that he was staff?" And Benedict just turns and looks at you and says, "I can confirm, my lady." That's all we need, Benedict. Thank you. Benedict disappears again.
Well, that was helpful. I thought perhaps he was going to act weird again.
He was acting weird?
Yeah, he couldn't answer certain basic questions.
You may have been asking questions that were outside the guardrails of what students are allowed to inquire about. I can't be sure what you asked, but that is sometimes the case, that he will stagger or stumble. He is forbidden from revealing certain secret knowledge. What were you asking that he would not reveal?
We were asking things like where Proofrock is and what those dwarves that we encountered were teaching, and where... We didn't ask anything that should have been forbidden knowledge, did we?
I do not believe so.
Well, Arcanine kind of steps up and he says to her,
Mhm.
would you perhaps know an individual named Charles?
That's right. Actually, for those watching, last week, Arcanine also plunged deep into the mind of the genie and pulled an image out of the genie's mind and a word. And the word was Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And the image was of a gorgeous young man with flowing blonde hair, and looking over that man's shoulder towards a piercing set of angry eyes set in a high elven face, an ancient high elven face. Starkin says, Charles. I mean, it's such a common name. I could not imagine what that could possibly mean. Would you like to summon the genie now? We could ask him again.
I'm not sure he will know, because
Actually, I would like to summon the genie again.
Give me a presence roll, Syken. Give me a presence roll. 2d10 plus your presence. And as you do that, well, actually, we'll wait and find out. What's the result?
Okay, 11 plus. What's my presence? Sorry, I'm pulling up the character sheet.
Mm-hmm. Do you have it?
Melee, sorry.
You're right on the edge, is why I otherwise I would just give it to you one way or the other. But you're right on the edge from one thing or another.
Oh, I don't think we filled it out.
Okay,
The
that's fine.
presence.
Then later we'll have to. Well, actually, this is the only run, so don't even stress it. Actually, later go and look at the automatic fill in for that. Just
Okay.
somewhere, just grab from the book, and you can fill it in with whatever makes the most sense.
Okay.
I'll give you a 1 on that because that is the most average number you can pull out of all that. So
Sure.
we'll say you got a 12.
12.
Which technically takes you into a tier 2. Starkin looks at you and is a little... You can't tell what she's thinking, Syken. That's what I'll say. Syken cannot tell what she's thinking. If anybody else with skills in that area would like to try something, they certainly may. Otherwise, I'm gonna move on.
In presence?
So do I not get to
No.
ask the genie a question? Sorry, go ahead.
No. She's
Yeah.
she's gonna bring the genie in. She's
Oh,
gonna bring
okay,
the genie
gotcha.
in, for sure. Before she brings the genie in, if anybody has any ability to penetrate the minds of people, I mean, if you want to do that, you may. You do not have
Oh,
to.
I mean, if I try to, I'm just trying to understand why Arcanine will try to peer into her mind. Maybe if she
Mhm.
can't remember Charles, maybe.
Your call, my
it-
friend.
Like maybe I'm starting to think that this guy.
Oh
is
yeah,
being
maybe you
blocked,
can help her. Like ask her.
like mentally blocked.
Oh, you
Are
think
you
that the
able to
genie
show- Are you
I'm
able to
gonna-
show her an image of what you saw?
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
You can do
maybe
that.
share
Get-
some information
yeah.
with her.
I mean,
Can-
you have telekinesis,
Yeah.
telepathy, so you can literally just
But
put the image into her mind.
but I'm gonna tell her first.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna do it, because
Okay,
because
wonderful.
I believe Arcanine has a lot of respect for this
Sure.
for this teacher.
Sure.
And Arcanine just says, before you call him, wait. Let me try to show you what I saw. I have some advanced telepath abilities, and
Mm.
I can try to show you what I saw if you don't mind, through your mind.
She says, will you be, what will I've honestly never had my mind read before. I do not want to divulge secrets I may have been told to keep in honor. Will I, like, is it safe?
It's perfectly safe. I've done this with my family and my friends and everyone I've worked with in my training. I assure you, it's safe.
She takes you at your word, and she allows you to do that. Arcanine, as you put your hand, let's say perhaps on her shoulder, something to like the physical connection to help sort of facilitate this new mental bond that you're making, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you do that, in previous time, we had talked about the sort of radiance of emotion that you've been sensing ever since you sort of came to this sphere of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Her shoulder is almost too hot to touch.
Whoa.
Like when you touch it, it is physically like you almost want to pull your hand back because of how intense it is. Okay, imagine, if you will, a kind of in the infrared spectrum. Okay, a rainbow of furious, vibrating color, a torrent of mixing and twisting feelings in many different shades, colors, and hues. As a point of comparison, if you were to look at Utana right now, Utana radiates a very low-end, dark blue, just gentle blue. She is every spectrum of the rainbow, and it is fierce and intense. And there's a lot of reds, there's a lot of purples in there. Do you keep touching her shoulder or no?
Yes, like I feel like this is a great opportunity to try to enhance my skills, you know.
Great people are often neurodivergent.
Yeah, exactly. So you bear the maelstrom of her heart as you put your hand on her shoulder, and you begin to feed the images that you saw of Charles and
that dark person, right?
The dark figure, the sort of figure with the piercing eyes. Mm-hmm. Now, as you are doing that, Arcanine, telepathy is a little bit like opening a canal.
Mm-hmm.
Water can't just go one way. If the two sides, so the question is, do you want to put up a front and keep any of those things from coming in? Or are you going to allow some small amount to come in? Or are you going to allow the full flood of everything to come in?
The full flood of her
of whatever she's thinking, without intentionally like digging deeper, but just like whatever is on the top of her mind. Do you want to allow that to happen, or do you want to fortify yourself against it?
Would I?
She will not know.
She would not know.
Can I lean over to Utana and ask her a question?
Well,
yes, you can.
While this is happening.
While Alan, keep thinking. Go ahead. So I can very quickly.
Utana, we've been meeting a lot of imposters as of late. How do we know this is Starkin and not just a trap?
Perfect.
We do not know that, Syken.
We're going to cut back to Arcanine. What do you think, Arcanine?
You said You said I had three options, right?
You have three options. Your options are entirely fortify against whatever the on-flood, because the idea is you're opening a canal between two rushing rivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can fortify against it. You can put up like a wall of dignity, basically. Like, look, some of it's going to come over. I'll let some of it in. Or you can put up no wall and allow it to come over freely.
I think I'll do the middle option. Like I'll let some come in, but not completely open.
In navigating the surf of her mind, okay? Yeah. Because it's just coming and you have to pick a direction, okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go towards inward-facing thoughts, or do you want to go towards outward-facing thoughts?
Let's try inward. Inward, yeah.
When you do that, obviously you have an enormous amount of respect for this person.
Mm-hmm.
There is a certain amount of fortification you put up, but to keep the connection open, you have to let some through, and you also don't want to hurt her in any way or cause her any discomfort. So you just sort of gently try to keep the flood back, but some spills over, and what you spill what you hear is the conversation she's having to herself. You are eavesdropping on her inner thoughts, like to herself.
Hmm.
And what she's just saying on loop is, this can all be fixed. This can all be fixed. This can all be fixed. Okay. That's what you get. And but she has no knowledge of that. You tell her you show her the thing, and she says, well, I can tell you that the dark man across the room, that's Rowls. That's the headmaster.
Rouse.
Yes. I don't know why or in what context he was Where did you get these thoughts from?
When I from the genie, because I was trying to make sure that the genie was not hijacked in some way.
Right, of course. Well, right, because he was not answering your question.
Yes.
Of course. That's yes. No, I have no knowledge of Charles, but it's clearly the man in the vision is Charles, but I don't know him.
But you do know. But the headmaster, is he here right now?
Of course. Is your connection with her still open, or have you taken your hand away?
I still have my hand on her.
Okay,
But,
I want you to roll an intuition for me. Give me 2d10.
2d10 plus my intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check my intuition. My intuition is 1.
Okay, so roll 2d10
I'm
plus
going to do it in roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got 9, so 10.
Okay. You feel a flicker of something. You feel a flicker of light. So it's a 9 plus 1 is 10. Yeah. You feel a flicker of something, and then abruptly, sort of the sort of overflow of thoughts sort of pulls itself back in, almost as if she's pulling herself together unconsciously. She has no knowledge of telepathy or anything about it, but just something about her sort of got guarded right there.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I don't know if he's here or not. Yeah. I mean, it's early for the year, so it's very possible he's not. I mean, I would like to think that if he were here, he would have made his presence known before now. Which reminds me, if they have not taken the key, I think we should make our way to find it as quick as possible, because acquiring the key will actually allow us to sort of resolve the situation a lot more easily. We gain access to a lot of the defensive capability of the genie, for example. Like, the key is the hold on the genie. We sort of need that. So if you all are willing, I'd really like to make my way perhaps to the headmaster's office, and we could look to see if
yes, I would like to speak with him too. So
okay, go ahead, Syken.
What does this key look like?
She says it's called a key, but it's not truly a key. It's a ring.
What does this ring look like?
I mean, I haven't seen it in some months, but it's a sort of amber gold metal with a large blue diamond on it. She is describing the ring that you found in the soil.
And this ring opens the headmaster's office?
This ring is the key to the school.
To the school.
It commands the genie.
Okay, and so the one that holds the ring commands the genie?
She starts to get. Have you taken your hand off her yet, Archonia?
I mean, not yet. I mean,
okay, let's say that she's going to. She. This is the last thing you'll get, because she'll step away a little bit. She's. You can see. You feel as your hand slips off her, a really long spike of sort of gray, red, angry, like suspicion spikes on her, and she turns towards Syken and says, "What do you know of it?" And Syken, you, as trained as you are in terms of weapons and everything, you can feel that she's not reaching for her weapon yet, but she's thinking about it. You've tripped something in her.
I am just curious as to our own self-defenses. May I speak to the genie now?
She thinks for a moment and says, "I don't think that would be wise." But I would say if you know where the key is, you should tell me. It's extremely dangerous. And you could very easily hurt someone if you were to possess it and not tell me. People could be hurt.
I hold for a moment and then look towards Utana.
Remind
Utana,
me-
I'm gonna say in this moment, you now realize Syken has picked your pocket. And Syken has your, like, you can just tell by the conversation and the fact that when she said, if you have it, you should tell me, Syken's eyes immediately cut to you.
Okay.
So
Yes, I was going to ask for a reminder on the specifics of when I found the ring. I think I was alone.
you were alone. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
You were.
What's the genie's name again?
The G's name is Benedict.
I am not going to say anything.
Okay. That's absolutely your prerogative for sure.
At this point in time, Utana knows these three are students. They're the only three people he's met in this whole thing that he has no doubt about who they are. Starkin, this could be her or not. And if it is her, she might not be who people says she is. These people are here to be students at this school.
Starkin,
So-
would you mind if we ask the genie if you are indeed the Starkin of legend?
Her face gets this like her jaw tightens, and you can tell like that almost pisses her off more. Like her pride is hurt a little bit there.
I will call the genie now. Benedict.
The genie does not appear.
But I am staff.
Actually, when you say that, Benedict does appear. because Benedict is a genie, but Benedict has consciousness. Like Benedict follows the rules,
Right.
and if Benedict doesn't realize that doesn't think like, well, you're not staff. Oh fuck, right, he's staff. Like you can tell. Like imagine almost like Benedict was like in the shower or like in the kitchen making something. Heard you say his name. Well, I don't have to fucking listen to that asshole. Oh fuck, I do. And then he just disappeared like immediately.
Okay.
So-
So he is bound by the rules, but he's not an AI. Like he has
No.
actual
He's like a
thoughts.
person. No, he's like
Yeah,
a
okay.
person. Yeah. So
Is it-
so Benedict shows up. And just a point of clarification, I'm kind of spilling the rules a little bit of this, but I feel like it's worth it. I just want to manage expectation. That does not mean you can command him.
No.
But he does like have to like show up and do the basics with you because you are
Sure.
staff.
No,
The same way
I-
that he had to do it with Stark.
it was very clear that the ring commands him, not
Yes, exactly so. So Benedict shows up and says, of course, yes, noble assistant groundskeeper, noble newly assistant groundskeeper, how may I serve thee?
I simply wish you to confirm the identity of this person. Yeah, gesturing to Starkin.
I need you to ask the question more clearly, please.
Is this person Starkin?
He looks at her for a long moment and he says, yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is it possible that you could be fooled about that question?
Absolutely not.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, go ahead. Oh, we have a hand raised. What's up?
Cindy first.
What's that?
Cindy was first.
Oh, Cindy, please go ahead, Cindy. Or Laura Corvax.
And I am able
Oh,
to
that's right.
recognize that Starkin is a member of my order, right?
Yes,
Or-
Starkin is historically a sort of Ursat's follower of Grandmother Lightning, like, excuse me, of the God of Justice. Like she is not officially a worshiper,
Like not my order, but I would recognize.
but of your faith, certainly. Like you guys follow the same. Now, yes, go ahead.
Okay,
Are you saying can you recognize that? Is that what you're asking?
right.
Okay, so let's.
Would I
let's
be
look
able
at
to give some sort of assurance
Sure.
to the others that this is a person who would be trustworthy
You
and
want to
honorable.
attest. You want to attest, of course, to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Can I attest
Entirely
to
valid.
honorable?
So for those who do not who are not following a god in particular, let me tell you very quickly how this works. You want to imagine it a little bit like the worship of a god in an official or an unofficial capacity is effectively sort of like taking an unspoken part of yourself and coupling it to some other essence, right? It is connecting to something deeper. And although there are many different gods and goddesses and different things that one might worship, the coupling point is the same. And so internally in amongst all mortals, if you have that thing turned on, you can tell if other people have that thing turned on. You can just see it in other people, like, oh, you're one of us too, huh? Okay. Even if you worship something totally different, if you worship death or calamity or whatever, that thing is still turned on. You reach across to her, Laura Korvax, by reaching inside yourself. And you sort of go into almost like the lobby, if you will, of your soul, and expect to find her there. And you can see her footprints going into that main sort of hub of worship. But she is not in the lobby of justice anymore, and you do not know where she is. But historically, she always has been. So the fact that you reach inside and find her not standing side by side with you in that place is extremely disturbing.
Interesting. Okay. Then I choose not to say anything.
Okay. Syken.
I look around the room. How many points? We are in a basement, are we not?
You are.
Is it very well lit?
It is not extraordinarily well lit. No, sir. No.
How many sconces, torches, whatever, are nearby?
Honestly, there's maybe a bare one that y'all lit on the way in. It's extremely dark. Like this whole the sconce would be somewhere like right here.
Okay.
It's not well lit at all. It's extremely covered in shadow.
Where am I again? Sorry. Got all
You
these
are
windows
right
open.
here. I mean, if you want to adjust yourself, I just drug y'all over. If you want to find a specific position.
Okay.
So I believe where we left it is Benedict has looked at her and said, yes, she is Starkin. I can.
What?
Yeah.
Starkin is looking at whom right now?
Starkin is. Great question. Starkin, I'll tell you what. Utana, you summoned the genie. Where did you summon the genie? Did you summon the genie to you? I imagine, like somewhere like here.
I suppose so. Yeah, I wouldn't have cared where the genie stood that specifically, as long as I could address him.
I have a very generic title for the genie. He's not as malevolent as that, but he's kind of mysterious. So okay, then we'll go ahead and say that right now, Starkin is actually looking this way.
It makes sense because I'm the last person to have spoken out loud, and I
Exactly.
did ask a question about her to the genie. Yeah.
Exactly.
Would-
And she and the genie are looking at each other right now.
I do have sneak. Can I sneak my way over to the light source?
What's your speed? I think your speed's 5, right? 5 or 6?
Yep. 6.
Absolutely, you can. Why don't you? Are you
All right.
are you looking to extinguish it?
Yep.
Do you want to hide after that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm. Actually, you know what? Because she's looking away, you're gonna get it. Just flat out. Anything you could like. This is literally your domain. It is pitch black in this room. There is no way she can possibly see you. Without. Actually, I'll give one. Okay. Lori, you are the only one to see Syken move.
I was gonna say, can I tap Lori? Or sorry, yeah, Lori on my way to the sconce.
If you want to, sure. You are the only one to see Syken moving. Syken is clearly about to do something sneaky. I'm not saying you have a chance to absolutely stop him, but you have a chance to intervene to try to intervene in this moment if you want to. Do you want to stop him?
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
I'm gonna.
It's a serious question though, because like you obviously this is Starkin. You're of the similar like this is. What do you think?
I'm gonna let him do his plan because I want to see what Starkin does.
So
What her response is.
when that happens, Lori, you can feel all of the metal armor on you begin to get tingly. Like it starts to tingle against your skin. And you can start to feel like you are gathering a kind of static electricity. And which is for Lori is the indication that her god is now watching her very carefully. But in a positive way, to be clear. This isn't judgment. This is like your god is with you right now. Your god is like the thing. So you almost feel this static electricity wash over your body as a kind of gentle reassurance, effectively reaffirming your decision to let Sykin cook. The torch, it goes like a breath. You've never felt darkness so complete. The torch rips out. You are suddenly immediately in darkness, and like in all the scuffling and all the thing that happens, what you do not hear is Sykin at all. Entirely silent, entirely careful of his footsteps. Sykin has vanished. What do you all want to do? Do you fumble for lights? Do you what's the move?
Can I finish my sequence really quick?
Of course you can. Yeah, of course you. Actually, well, my question to you would be: is this something that we should hold until they get their lights back on, or would you rather do it now while you're in the dark? And
now, while I'm in the dark.
Let's do it while let's do it right now. Then go for it.
I hit the sconce. I pulled the ring out.
Yes.
I put it on.
Yes.
And I ask Benedict to move Starkin away from us, very far away from us.
You hear a and that's all you hear.
Question. Does Sykin have to ask Benedict to do that out loud, or does wearing the ring allow him to do that with his mind?
He has to ask it out loud. Sykin, Benedict cannot read your mind.
Okay, I relight the torch.
Okay, so what you effectively see in this moment is the lights go out for a whisper. Like, how loud are you when you say this, Sykin?
It's a whisper. Yeah.
You do not know what, like, literally, you hear. Imagine it like this. It almost feels like a shadow passed over the torch for just a moment, swallowed in perfect blackness, for the long enough to someone just to whisper a prayer, and then the light comes back up, and Starkin and Benedict are gone.
I will walk over to Sykin and just hold my hand out.
I flicked the ring like a quarter into the hand and said, I just had to make sure that you were who you were. A lot of the personnel around here have been rather deceitful. Thank you for following and not taking offense to my securities.
That was amazing.
I understand the need for caution. She was behaving somewhat strangely.
I agree.
For now, I will take responsibility for this action. Please do not.
Oh my good sir, I was verifying your personnel.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say. Okay.
I'm aware of that. I mean the action that you took to get rid of Starkin. I will take responsibility for that.
He's taking responsibility for you, which, again...
Thank you.
Also,
okay.
Do you happen to have my letter?
I pull it out and hand
letter
it to
right over the top.
Anything else?
Again, my apologies as I bow.
Is there anything else I can...
I'm going to check my pockets.
Yeah, I'll check your pockets. You find everything as near as you can remember is not missing. When he reached into your pocket, Utana, that was not where you kept your money, so he didn't get it. But when you rolled right before we started, that was the roll.
I will say, though, I believe that we have kicked the hornet's nest, and we may want to make an action plan as swiftly as possible. I do not.
When you say that, you hear a bellow known most famously in song. The roar of a just knight unjustly thwarted. The bellow of an angry, righteous hurricane on earth. That's what you hear.
By the way, my speed is 8. Go on.
And I think
Mine is 27.
And I think that's where we should take our break. Steve, are we at the right time for that?
We're like a half hour early for that.
Are we half hour early?
It's
I thought we
9:17.
do hour and a half and then do we not?
It hasn't been an hour and a half, bro.
No, we usually do we usually do the break at 10.
Oh, my apologies. No, let's keep going then. Let's keep going. My
Yeah,
apologies.
it
Also,
hasn't even been an
Not
hour.
8:30. No, it's fine.
Does Archonia tell us what they saw?
Well, I mean, now is the moment, really. Like, so you hear you hear the bellowing first, and I just want to get so you remember where we are. To your east or to your right on screen, is an explosion sound, a tomb full of dead heroes, an explosion sound, possibly 2 dwarves or more, at least 2, and a basilisk. To your left is God's favorite knight, who's extremely pissed at you right now and knows exactly where you are at this moment. What would you like to do?
I would like to challenge the idea that we can hear Starkin right now, because Sykin's instructions were take her very far away, which I think any respectable genie would interpret as the extreme extent of his range that he could do.
That's interesting.
Here's my thing though. If I can command, if Starkin can command the genie, what's to leave? Yeah, prevent Starkin to move the. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sure. I'm putting the ring on.
You put the ring on? Okay.
Yep.
You put the ring on. You feel a gentle, as Sykin would have felt as well, you feel a gentle kind of, not like a hum of power, but more like you can feel the building now.
Okay. Is it possible for me to speak to Benedict without summoning him here? Like, I don't want to bother him.
He can't respond to anything you don't say out loud. So
I will try that.
If you say that out loud, I'm sure he'd think that was very nice.
I will say, Benedict, I'm sorry to bother you. If you can simply speak to me, you don't have to come here.
The moment you say Benedict, he's already there.
Oh, I didn't.
And only Benedict?
I didn't mean to summon you. I'm sorry to bother you again. We found this ring. It appears to be like a key to control you. I'm trying not to.
And it is. Well done.
Yes,
well
sir.
Done, groundskeeper.
You're
want keeping the grounds very well so far.
I want you to know that I respect you, and as a person, and I would not use this if I did not feel it was necessary for student safety.
When you say that, he actually he looks at you and he's like, you can tell that actually touched him, and maybe that's like the first time that anyone has done, or at least it's the first time in a long time that anyone has done that. And he reaches out his hand to shake your hand.
I will shake his hand, but not with the hand that holds that's wearing the ring.
He says,
Can I say something to Utana real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Utana, you may want to put in some security on this and block off anybody else's influence over the genie.
The genie says, gentlemen, before you do, whoever commands the ring commands me. And before you have any illusions about me stealing it, and he shakes your hand first of all, and it's a firm handshake. Like, he is corporeal when he wants to be. He says, "Let me assure you of any concerns you might have over me taking the ring." And he goes to put his hand on the ring, and you can see that like where it's sticking, it's a big diamond sticking off your fist. He puts his hand right on top of it, and for him, the diamond goes right through his hand.
Right.
He literally cannot touch the ring. So it's like that is one of the few things on these grounds that I cannot influence, unfortunately. However, I feel it is in this moment he's almost talking to something else that you're not. He's talking to something else that's not y'all. He says, "I feel like it is in keeping with the pact of the ring that I inform you that I am only able to move her to the most distant portion of the school." For that is the extent of my domain. And in addition, before you ask, I cannot kill anyone.
I think it's important for me to say right now that I wasn't going to ask you to do anything.
No. When he said that part, he looked directly at Syken.
Okay.
Right. I thought it was meant for me.
which I'm ignoring because I have the ring and Syken doesn't matter.
Exactly. He doesn't know. He doesn't know your relationships. He's just saying, like, let's clear it up right up top.
Yeah. I would like to ask
Can I close the door?
Yeah, do
Sorry.
that, please.
Sure, you close the door.
Can I close this door?
You close the door. The door is closed. This is a utility door. It is made of staggeringly sad wood. It's one of those doors where, like, if you look at it from the front, it looks nice and solid, but the moment you close it, you realize that's bullshit for the people looking. This is an incredibly shitty door that has been eaten at by many of Utana's rodent friends.
I apologize. You go on.
Yes. First of all, Benedict, just for safety, is it possible for you to erect a wall that Starkin cannot easily penetrate right here, temporarily, that we can remove when we leave, but that she can't break through to get at us and fight us?
I am afraid to say that I cannot affect the physical dimensions or layout of the grounds, except for the quad.
Understood. In that case, I simply would like some information, if you please. Do you know where
Whatever I
Proofrock-
can say, I will say.
Do you know where Proofrock is?
You see, he thinks that he has the same hang, but you can see there's like an argument going back and forth now. He has a case. For the possessor of the ring, I can say, he says to the nothing, Proofrock is in the alchemical lab.
The alchemical lab.
Yes.
Excellent.
In the southwest second floor
Southwest
of the
second
building.
floor. Thank you for that
Yes.
information.
Ask him where the headmaster is, please.
Do you know where the headmaster is?
The headmaster is in the alchemical class. Same room as the.
Okay.
Are Proofrock and the headmaster alive?
Long discussion internally. For the bearer of the ring, I can say that they are not.
Does that mean that I am now the groundskeeper?
He just that totally hits him. He was not. That was not the question he was prepared for. He's
That
like,
might make you the headmaster.
I don't really do the org chart, so let's say yes for now.
Sorry, it was an irrelevant question given the situation, but it's just the first thing my brain
Yes,
went to.
He says he's like again. He's like there's a conversation he's having with something that you're not that none of you as of this moment are not aware of, and he goes and after a moment of the conversation he says, "Well, I mean, until your letter did state," and he just holds up his hand and the letter just flies right to his hand. And he goes, were the assistant groundskeeper. That would make you de facto the groundskeeper.
My good fellows, this is all nice and all what position you hold within this company, but can we please hide or move ourselves before she comes?
Can you give me 10
wholeheartedly
victories?
He says, "You're metagaming."
I don't know
I'm
what
the
that
only
word
one who's
means.
supposed to know that. He's like, finally, someone I can really relate to. Okay, the doors are barred, and henceforth comes God's own night. What shall we do, friends?
I guess one last try. Benedict, is there anything you can do to prevent Starkin from coming in here?
My character says, how about he hides us instead?
Can you hide us? Can you take us to the alchemical lab immediately?
You saying that, you are in the alchemical lab. So hold on. So let's move. And I'm assuming you want to go there. So let me just do that really quickly, and I will need to move you guys all. Yeah, that's fine. That's here and here. Excuse me. This is going to be here. Let me just move you all over. We will do. I have to hit the button that says "move you guys here." Give me just 1 second. He's way faster than I am, unfortunately. And then we do this. Reveal the area, and then now we will reveal this.
I apologize for interrupting. I just didn't feel like.
No, that was great.
being
This is
6
all.
feet
This is
under.
all proceeding fantastically well. This is all proceeding.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
let me drag up-
apologizing to Tana for interrupting
Oh, my
his
apologies. Yeah,
speech.
okay, here we go. Okay, so we have Arcanine. We need Laura
There was a lot going on.
here, and we need Utana as well. Okay, and then also we'll have Benedict as well. Position yourself. If you guys should be able to see. You should be in your space. You should be able to see the space. Steve, your screen is gone. I do not know what happened.
Yes, I do. One moment.
Okay, good. As long as you know that I'm good.
It is
you-
also black for me. Hold on a second.
Take a moment. I'm going to just grab. I don't want to use those guys. I don't really have these. Like, you know what? Let's just do. Here we go. I'm just gonna grab 2 people. I'm just gonna grab two tokens to sort of be. Okay, there we go. There's one, and we'll do. I need a high elf. Do we have a high elf somewhere? Just give me an elf, for God's sakes, an elf. Here we go. A lot of other elves. Okay. I don't see any old elves. We'll go with this one. This one works good. Okay. Very good. Okay. There we have it. There they are. Very good. Okay, so can you all see? Can you everyone, while you're in this room, position yourself about where you think you would like to appear, and appear and sort of have settled after just a moment of getting your bearings.
So
But literally, he just poof. Yeah.
there are 2 elves in this room with us, or those are dead.
Oh
Yeah,
no, there. No,
actually-
one of these is an elf, and the other is a man.
Is this
I
the
I think
window?
I'm seeing behind the scenes of what's going on. You're doing
Oh, are you?
do I push close or X to get to there?
Oh, maybe so. You should just be able to.
I
jump
can
to where we are.
control Lorik, but I
I'll
can't
just-
control
I'll
my
just-
own guy.
Oh, weird. Okay, let me see. We'll sort it out. Give me just
Yeah.
1 moment here. Let's do focus ping.
Yeah, because I can't
There we go.
control mine right now.
I'm worried about hitting anything because I don't want to accidentally log out.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Okay, so let me very quickly make sure that you can do this. This is you. Controlled by that represents this. Yeah.
So I'm okay with someone else moving my character.
Okay, let me actually double check to see why you're not able to do that, and I will sort that right now. Let's do this right here. Okay, there you go, and we'll go edit, and we'll go. You should be able to do that. Are you really not the dragon? You're not able to move the dragon for real?
I
can
can't even
move-
see the same thing. What is up
Oh, let me see
Have
if I
you-
can focus
oh.
you.
different?
Cindy, are you looking at a map at all?
Yeah, I'm looking at whatever he's doing behind the scenes, clicking
Wait, do you see darkness?
missions and stuff.
You see what?
Are you clicking on
Here, I'm gonna make all of this visible. It doesn't matter. It's just the top part.
permissions and things? Is that what you're doing right now?
I was no, not at that moment, but do you
Not
see
sure
anything
how you
more?
Oh,
would
you
see
know
that.
what? I'm a boob. I'm gonna. Haha.
You got it.
I was watching the what's new screen.
Yeah, okay.
That's fantastic. That's
But
fantastic.
now-
No, that's
okay.
great.
So
But,
I
okay,
need-
so
yeah.
what I was saying is I can control Lori, but I can't control Utana.
Okay, I will make Utana. I'll make sure that
Like
Utana
that's-
is controllable. I made it. Okay, yeah. Here's the problem. This is because this is not. There we go. This is going to be controlled by Steve. Very
These
good.
Things are
And this represents this character of Utana. There you go. That's what it was. There you
Got
go.
it, yeah,
You should be able
okay.
to control that now. Let me make sure that everybody else can control themselves. Oh yeah, I think
I'll be right there.
you're probably not going to be able to. So let's go to Arcanine. You should be able to control yourself now.
Yep.
And then, are you already able to control yourself? Yeah, and Bruno, you can already control yourself. Okay, so that should hopefully get you all going. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, very good. Okay, so literally, the feeling of it is of being swept up, like as in a dance. When you get sort of swept and then bowed, That is the feeling of being drawn suddenly across the campus. You are suddenly in the alchemical lab. When you get here, what you see off to your left almost immediately are two corpses, truly tossed out like the trash. One of them is an older human with sort of tattered robes, muddy boots, wrapped hands, and the other is a very well-suited, ancient-looking high elf. And Archonia, you recognize it as the, albeit now quiet, face that once held the piercing bright eyes that you saw in that vision of Charles.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bodies have been tossed here, honestly, sloppily, limbs akimbo.
I would like to say to Syken,
Yes.
I do not know what your suspicions are, but how do I put it? Well, I did not see my sister at church, if you get my meaning.
That was damn good. Ooh, that gave me little pills right there.
Sorry, might as well. I will be honest with you, my good fellows. I am not a student of this school like the rest of you.
Shocker.
I'm stabbed.
I came here for the headmaster's head,
Oh wow.
Oh, well,
but he is
Sorry.
no longer. We find ourselves in a very peculiar group at this moment. All I know is that the headmaster was not one of good esteem, and I was not here to let him continue his work. I don't know what this information brings all, but I know that we are in the thick of it.
As you say that, you hear a second bellowing from across the school, and it's not even words, it is just the loudest like howl of frustration, which is to say Starkin had gotten to the basement.
so
And you can hear her shouting, Benedict, bring them to me.
Benedict, do not bring us to her.
Benedict literally he's like this. He's like, he looks and he hears his name called. And then he just looks back at you and looks at the ring and goes,
Thank you. Syken, why were you going to kill the headmaster?
For you see, I am part of a tribe that seeks to topple corrupt politicians and their ilk. The headmaster was part of something much more sinister than a lot of others knew.
As you say that, you can see that Benedict is having another conversation in his head with something. And he says, I could confirm that.
Benedict, as bearer of the ring, I instruct you to give us all relevant information that you are able to provide.
You'll have to be more specific, sir.
What was the headmaster involved in?
Benedict, like, when you ask that, okay, a tension that you did not realize was in Benedict's shoulders releases. And a sigh escapes him. And as he speaks, and as he continues to speak, you will see tears start running down his face.
Dang.
Okay.
Lord Master Rowls, for many millennia, has been acutely concerned with order in this kingdom and every one surrounding it. And he has done, in fairness, his level best, for whatever that's worth, to sharpen, hone, and send into the world people capable of dealing with this, whatever chaos, disorder, or violence threatens the people of every land. He was not shy or concerned overly with the means to do that. Over the course of many generations, and you must understand, Lord Rowls is many generations older than most high elves can be. This, by the way, is known, but it was just like, oh, he's just super old. Nobody knows why. He just doesn't die. He's too committed to the cause, is sort of the story, right? Like, he's a workaholic. He can't quit, right? Over the many generations that he has lived, he has buried as many heroes as he has graduated with an unflapping commitment. He has negotiated and cajoled, and over more recent centuries, pressured and intimidated neighboring nations to give him fair accommodations, better, preferential treatment, allowing his people to pass through lands that others wouldn't be allowed to pass through, effectively creating a second tier of citizen, wherein the heroes are the first tier and everyone pays homage to them, effectively kind of trying to supplant the law and order of every other community for his own law and order. Because as much as every kingdom might have their armies and whatnot, he had his own army, and everyone had come to fear it. And every hero who died in the service of that believed they were doing it for the right reasons. He has also, and this is the moment where you see he is just like openly crying now, but his voice has not changed. To be clear, his voice is totally the same. He says, he has also kept me imprisoned here for near on 2,000 years.
Whoa.
And I was not allowed to tell anyone until you asked me just now.
One last question.
Yeah. And he like wipes his eyes and gets like, and like as he's doing it, he's wiping his eyes, and you realize this is an affectation. Like, this is a thing that he's doing because it feels right to do. As his tears just like subsume back into his skin and they just go away.
One last question.
May I check the window while he's asking his question?
You can check yeah, go ahead. You go towards the window. I got you. Go ahead, Utana. No,
Sure.
we'll in a moment. You go to look. Go ahead, Utana.
Who else is influencing you right now besides me?
I am under the influence of every commandment I have been given by every bearer of the ring, except those which would defy a more recent commandment by a more recent bearer.
Okay. I said that was the last question, and it was. Benedict, I hereby free you from your imprisonment in this school. You are your own person. Take the ring.
I clap.
Lori approves. She bangs her
He,
shield
like-
at that, in fact.
Yeah. He holds the ring. You put the ring in his hand, and it is solid now. And when it touches him, he like first starts because he has never felt the ring before. And then when he puts it in his hand, the diamond is so big his hand can't close. So you can literally see that it subsumes into his skin. And he says, Goodbye, Charles. And he disappears.
Wait, who was Charles?
There's after he disappears, you hear an explosion in the crypt.
That's great and all, but maybe we should have used the genie before
Second,
freeing him.
it was
I just-
wrong. It was as
Looking
wrong for
something.
us to use the genie as it was for the headmaster to do it.
Correct.
Yes, and all. That's great and all, but what about our next? What are we going to do now?
So,
Die.
Syken, you've gone to the window. Let's see what you see at the window.
Yes, let's.
Syken, what you see at the window is Starkin on the ground.
Oh, there she is.
And she is bellowing to all corners of the thing. In fact, actually, now that you have the ring, I'm just going to give you everything that is here, just because why not?
Well, I mean, technically, we
We
don't
don't
have
have
it
the
anymore.
ring anymore.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Now, because you had the ring.
Sure.
When you connected to the space, you know all these places now. You know.
I would
you
like
know,
to
Mhm.
do something, just
Go, please.
while others are doing their thing. Would like to get on my knees and hold my medallion and start praying to Grandmother Lightning.
So you see the already. You have to understand. You guys couldn't quite tell. Like if you got around her, your hair would start to get a little fuzzy. When Lori gets on her knees and clasps the medallion in her hand, the electromagnetism of the room goes up. Literally everyone's hair starts to stand out and starts to get fuzzy, and you realize you already have the attention of the goddess, and she is pouring herself into you right now. And you can feel all the electricity now. Before it was on the metal of your armor and a little bit on your sort of your dragon skin. You can now feel the static pouring into your veins. It is filling your fingertips with an absolute, like it is the unburdened power of just righteous fury. Right, it is literally the God of justice and the God of lightning are singing together in your blood right now. They are like, you are on the correct course. It is now time, Lori, for you to cook, is what they're saying to you. And you
I'll
to the
just
rest-
whisper,
Yeah,
when I release this, the rest of you better not be standing near her.
Boy, your blood's making a lot of noise.
Archonin, for your part, the sort of like cool blue steel energy that Lori usually gives off is has now been replaced by sort of like a boiling hot white that is shimmering off her skin. And if you were to look past her internally, like look past the sort of shadow that her mind casts upon your eyes, you see a light so furious and so bright that you physically cannot look. Like it is the first time you have ever been pushed back out of a mind before. You feel like the mental equivalent of like spots on your eyes because you have just looked directly down the mental tunnel of two gods.
Oh shit.
As this is happening, Starkin is in the quad screaming for Utana, because Utana's the only one who thinks she can remember. You are bound by your oath to step before me and present the ring. I am your superior.
I will walk out, downstairs away from the students. In fact, if there's a hallway connecting this tower to the one to the south of it,
directly. So all those little the red,
yeah,
that's just an overhang that it's like a hallway that connects. So you can.
I will walk to the next tower, the one we were in earlier, and then walk out onto the quad and present myself to her.
Okay. So you just go. Okay, so then you're just gonna go right out. Where do you want to be? Somewhere in that,
where am I now?
like this, like here. You place yourself where you want. Like we can understand that there are two levels right now.
Yeah, I'll just go out here.
Okay, so Before I'm going to say before you even you get exactly that far. She sees you walking up, and you can see, and not with you're a very big man. Okay, you are a man effectively made of stone. You have never, legitimately in your life, you have never ever been concerned about any human ever, because it would be the equivalent of like a toddler, right? They are so small compared to you. When you see Starkin pull out that famous mace, and you see the inner heart of that fallen star glowing at the edge of her mace, you are not afraid, but you take a moment to pause and go, I should think about this.
And yet, and
of course, and yet, by all means,
and yet, Utana does believe in law and order, and he says,
"Oh yeah, 100%."
He says, Starkin, I regret to inform you that, according to my judgment, the ring did not belong to you, to the school, or to the headmaster. I gave it to its true owner, Benedict, and I freed him.
She screams like a pure, like she's out of words, right? Purely out of words. She bashes the mace against her shield and says, "You fool! What have you done?" And as she's saying this, Lori, have you risen from your prayer yet?
Yeah, as he was striding out, I have risen and hopefully I'm able to walk out. Is there a balcony or whatever?
You do. There's a balcony right next to. So you walk out right next to Syken. Syken, you don't take enough damage to be injured in a hit point way, but the electricity pouring off of Lori is so strong it jumps to your side and it zaps you for a second.
Ooh.
Okay, she is. You can literally hear the crackling in her footsteps. She is filled with this. Lori, when you look across the quad and you see Starkin has her back to the fountain, the place where the genie used to live. She is looking and bellowing angrily. Although at this distance, the massive timbre of her voice still loses no luster. She is powerful. Okay? When you look at the water, at the reflective water of the fountain, you can see it is gently turning towards her, as though to face, so as though the face of the water were trying to look at her.
Okay.
Just thoughts to think about. Examine some of our earlier conversations. Because I slip stuff in super early. Yes, there we go. So so you see that. Arcanine, to your eyes, she is on fire. The energy, the pure emotional heat, and you realize that stepping to face her is going to be stepping into a kind of inferno. You are not going to be able to fully shield yourself against the pure outrage. Right. And as you all are experiencing this, she says, "You fools, don't you know what she's done? Don't you know what you've done? That was the only way we could have stopped her from coming." And at that moment, your eyes are all drawn to the northeast, to the set of runes rippling and crackling, and there stands, as the energy clears, a tall elven woman whose flesh looks vaguely preserved, let's say. Preserved is the best way to say it. And she looks at you all and says, "I'm here for the ring." And then
Utana strikes again.
We'll stop there. This is a good break point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Dang, this school is crazy, dude.
There's no school anymore. The headmaster's
What a great
dead. The
training
genie's
day.
gone, and a necromancer's here. There's no school.
It's like this is not even day 1. This is day 0.
Hey, man, they didn't call it the school of easy lessons.
All right. Great stuff so far. Can't wait to throw down in 10 minutes. We'll see everyone then.
Okay.
Welcome back. We're about to die. Let's do it gloriously. we who are about to die salute you.
Here we are back at the School of Hard Knocks, the recently dethroned School of Hard Knocks. Now the groundskeeper is the sole remaining staff member. I mean, there are other staff members, but they won't be here for several days. You are effectively the headmaster for at least, assuming you survive, for at least the next several days. Where we find ourselves right now, you sort of see the quad spread out before us here. In the very center of that quad is Starkin the Great, a knight of enormous renown, a Lancelot, if you will, who has somehow, we don't really know, I think you guys don't actually know much of the story, has been involved in some kind of, can we get this done before the students return to school plot that resulted in the death of both the headmaster and the groundskeeper.
My boss. And my boss.
Yes, exactly so. And yeah. Sorry, I just saw the thing. The thing that she had just bellowed to you, she's outraged. You guys had taken the ring, which was the key to the school. It commanded the genie who operated the entire facility. You had taken the ring, and she'd obviously wanted to get it back. However, you already freed the genie. So here we go. She's like, "You fools! It was the one thing that could have protected us from her." And cut to along at the northeast side of this particular segment of the school, you see Grace,
Damn.
a tall, thin, elven woman
It's been a while.
with skin that's patched and marred, not scarred so much as grown over itself. And she says, "I'm here for the ring." And she says it in such a quiet voice. It does not echo across the quad. You hear it in your bones.
Ooh.
My bones can hear it, guys.
I'm not a very good judge of character, Arcanine. I look to you and ask, are we fighting what's her name again in the quad, or what's her name and the necromancer in the quad?
What do you want to do, Arcanine?
I'm not there, but I have a different answer to that question.
I'm really not sure. I'm gonna have to confront her to make sure.
Because I say, if we are gonna fight her, that you let me sneak in, push her in the pond, and let our girl Flurry electrocute her.
I mean, that would be cool, but you can try. But I'm not. I have a feeling this is gonna be tougher than you think. So
wait. So Arcanine, what do you want to do? Do you want to you have the ability to peer across the mental plane. What's your call here?
I mean, if I can psychically get into her mind from here, I would do that.
Who do you want to do?
The
Starkin?
Yeah.
Starkin or the necromancer?
Starkin or the woman at the far distance?
The far distance, yeah. But I think I would need to. Do I need to have line of sight?
I would say because she's making her presence available to you. No, she's actually kind of doing some of the work. What I am going to need you to do, though, what's your top skill, Arcanine? What's your? I think it's.
Well, I have. For reason and presence, I have.
It's
both
reason.
too.
Reason is the one I think that you need to. Because this is going to be a mental test, I need you to roll a 2d10. Because tell me whether you're anything 12 or under is tier 1. 11 and under is tier 1, 12 to 16 is tier 2, and then obviously 17 above is tier 3. Give me the 2d10. Give me add in your reason, please.
Ooh.
What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? Where is it? Where'd it go?
It's on the roll 20. I got double sixes.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
fantastic. Okay, so double
There's
sixes.
there's no critical, is there?
No, because you're rolling 2d10. That wouldn't have been a crit, but that is but you did get doubles. That would be a 14 then with you. So you have the 2d6.
Sorry, I thought this was dagger hard for a second.
Oh right, you're blowing up.
Did you roll 2d6s or 2d10s?
He rolled 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10.
Yeah, but in Daggerheart, doubles of any number is a crit.
Yeah, so you got a 14, which is a tier 2 result. So for tier 2 result, we're gonna say it's neither pass nor fail. What you learn as you extend out your senses, right, is the fury that is radiating off of Starkin is a hazard to you. It is like crossing a burning desert. Okay, it scorches you. Okay, and what's going to happen for this fight? Every time it's your turn, you're going to roll 2d10 and add reason. And if you get a tier 3, you're going to get a plus. You're going to be taking all that energy and turning it against her. If you get a tier 1, you're going to take a negative. And if you get a tier 2, it's just
sorry, what's tier 3 again?
Tier 3 is 17 and over. Okay.
Gotcha.
This is your test of can you handle the intensity of what's going on. Okay. The emotions in this thing are so high. What is doubly challenging for you as you cast out your feelings across this burning plane that is the sort of landscape that Starkin is creating with her furious energy, you see beyond her, and it is the most disconcerting mind you have ever touched because it is cold. As hot as Starkin is, this is cold. So cold, in fact, that to touch it chills you and beckons you further in. It says, no, please touch, come closer, come deeper. And because of your role, you have successfully avoided that.
Okay.
But that is going to be the additional thing you're going to be dealing with in this whole fight is you have the ability to gain an edge or to take a bane, which is to say a plus or a -2, depending on how you roll because of the intensity of the emotions at play here.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Suffice to say, she is not here to be your friend. She is here for the ring, and she is here to swallow up whatever she can in the meantime. There's going to be just enough time for everybody else to take one thing before this all gets started. So what shall we like to do?
I would like to address Starkin.
Is Lori next to me?
Lori is
Or are you
currently
on the
next
quad?
to you. No. At the moment, I think Lori's next to you. You haven't gone down to the quad yet, right, Lori?
Oh,
I am
Yeah.
next to
I
Yeah.
apologize.
You guys
Lori.
you guys are all still there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to push her in the fountain? Do we need to take her out? Question mark.
I was going to challenge her first to see if
Okay. All right. So you guys are so basically this is like, hey, do you want me to knock her in the fountain? And Lori's like, I got this.
Okay, because I
possibly.
Go ahead.
Possibly.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just gonna reveal I have a nice whatchamacallit, I cannot remember. It's a chain. Kusagari. I've got a Kusagari. I could come up from behind and yank her in. You just let me know.
Okay, I'll give you the signal.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go position myself then.
Utana. You want to
Starkin.
address Starkin. Yes.
Starkin.
So by the way, for the folks who are not in this, the people who are watching, observe this human size but fury outsized in her energy, this Lancelot bellowing, filling the whole space with her voice, confronted by the mountain man, who is bigger than her, standing above her, and just the epitome of cool calm. Go ahead, Utana.
Also covered in plate mail.
Yes, and in plate mail as well.
I will say, Starkin the Great, I know not what dealings you have had before today, but I do know this. You sought the ring that you might protect the school from that woman. The ring is no more, but I am here.
And she's like horrified when you say that. Keep going.
My companions are here. We will help you do battle. The headmaster and the groundskeeper, may he rest in peace, are dead. But we are here to defend the school.
When you say the headmaster and the groundskeeper are dead, you see that she is not surprised.
Yeah, I knew that.
Keep going.
Hey,
keep going.
I'm well aware that she's
we see
involved in
that
this
too?
bullshit.
From the
Yeah.
window?
I'll say, yeah, you can see that she does not start or react.
Can I start to move myself over there? Like
In a moment, you
sneaking?
can absolutely keep going, Otani.
But yeah, I'm just saying, Starkin, I don't know what you did. I don't care what you did. Right now, we must team up. We must defeat the necromancer together.
She is boiling, and you can tell she's like almost having a conversation, like she's like, no one can do it but me. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who can do it. And you, Lori, see again. The more she says that, the more the reflective surface of the fountain seems to sort of bend towards her.
That's
Just
when I'll
gently.
stand up and I'll
Uh-huh.
bang on my shield with my flail,
Yeah.
and I'll say, Starkin,
Uh-huh.
grandmother will not forsake you. Turn
Holy-
back. Come back.
When you say that,
Meet me at the light.
when you say meet me at the light, she snaps again and says, what do you know of it? But like when she does, you can see that her face has kind of gotten contorted. There's a kind of putrescent purple like running through the veins of her face now.
Can we all see that?
You can see it, but you don't necessarily know what it means. Do you want to tell them what this means, Larry? I mean, you just even out of character so they have a sense of it.
I'm only a
What
few
does it
feet
look
from
like
her,
again?
so
It's like
whatever it is.
What's that? Her face is getting overfilled with like a sort of putrescent purple, like it's almost like her blood is turning purple. But more importantly, that's not anything that you would know. That's just something is consuming her. The thing
Yeah.
that you would know is the face
it's
of the pond is starting to like
pond.
bend towards her. Yeah.
She's basically turned to vanity. Like what she said earlier, only I can do it.
Yeah.
She's basically gotten full of herself. She's turned away from the
Yeah.
justice and working with others. Which you probably already
Trusting-
picked up on that. But
Trusting in her own strength rather than her goddess.
correct. And the strength of others.
Yeah.
And when they say, when like I'm gonna say Archonia, you can tell that this is what Lori is thinking, because you, like everything's on for you right now. Like no one is quiet in this moment. This is a massively loud train station for you above all else. That's what you realize is part of the heat that is coming off of Starkin. Is she is likewise fueled by a god that she has allowed to inhabit inside her. Like it is raging and boiling inside her now. And so yeah. Okay. So so you have tried to reach out to her. She has I will say this, Utana, when you say that, when she's arguing with herself and saying I'm the only one who could do it, I'm the only one who could do it, she's saying it out of fear. You can tell. Like no one else can see that. Like even Archonia, even you cannot tell at this distance because the rage is boiling off her so high. Only you can see the quiet fear voice that is saying that she needs to do it herself.
Yeah. Do I have time to try one more thing?
You can try one more thing, and then after this, we're gonna go to Psychic.
Okay. I will say, I will step a little closer to her actually, and I'll say, Starkin, you have been part of many great teams of heroes. Today, you can lead one again. Let us take up arms together against this threat. You would fight not to murder students and fellow faculty, but to protect them. Is that not so?
She stutters. She stumbles at that moment. She says, "It is not entirely so."
And yet, we would have your aid against the necromancer. And after that, we can work out whatever your fucking problem is.
Let me ask you this question: do you stay at a distance, or do you go closer still?
I think, as I say, we would have your aid. I will step closer.
You step closer. I'm gonna, if you're willing, I would say that as you step closer, because she has her arms, her weapons up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you would like reach out with your enormous hand, a hand the size of her head, and you would touch her on the shoulder. Would you do that or no?
I would agree to that if you'd allow me a roll using my lead skill to try and affect her.
Let's do it. I want to see it. That's perfect. Do it.
Okay.
Give me 2d10 plus lead plus. Yeah.
Can I add? I'd love to add reason, but I do think presence makes more sense.
You can add. I think either one could work there. Either one's valid. Yeah.
Okay. So do you need help from possibly what I contributed?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. Go ahead, because he's gonna get the help from what you said. Grandmother will not forsake you. You can come back. Beautiful again, by the way. We'll give you an edge for that. We'll also give you an edge for the conversation you've done so far. So you're actually going to get what's called a double edge, which means whatever tier you roll, you're going to go up one.
Okay. So I'll roll 2d10 plus 2 for my reason, plus 2 for my skill, and then a double edge.
I'll say, I'll say, because you have the skill, we'll take just the plus 2 from Lori then. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think
fair.
Good. Yeah. So all the things
2d10 plus
the 2
6.
from Lori. Perfect. Let's do it.
14 plus 6 is 20. Dirty 20.
That is
Nice.
about as successful as you can be in this game. That's a dirty crit, basically, what you just did right there. So, okay. So, what you see in that moment, okay? Your hand comes on her shoulder. Like, in this moment, is it important to not notice the weapon that she is brandishing at you? Your hand slips past her shield, you put it on her shoulder, and you just hold her as a comrade. And in that moment, you feel some of the tension go out of her, and she looks at you, and her eyes are like bloodshot with this purple. It looks like blood, effectively, right? And you can see she says nothing, but she looks at you, and you can tell there is a fight that she is having internally, and that it's like you just cracked open the lid of her, and the light started coming in, and she has not won yet, but she can see the light now.
We're getting close.
And she nods to you. And for you, Archonia, you can see the color of the heat changes slightly from the reds and purples. It's still a lot of that, but you can start to see that old familiar white that was there before. It's just starting to speckle on her like raindrops on the surface of her skin. As you say that, and I believe you guys have already said the key is gone, right? The key is gone, right?
Yeah, I did tell her that. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys actually, I think we have Syken. One more thing, and then I'm going to get into what she says. So what do you do, Syken?
Muted, Bruno. Muted.
Oh, Bruno,
Sorry.
you're muted, my friend.
Well, now I don't need to get behind her. But the element of surprise is really important.
There are bushes, all kinds of stuff on the grass. And I should also be clear. In the quad, these sort of segments here, these are like half walls. So like they actually act as cover, and you can like push people into them and stuff. It's not like just a grassy area. These are actually raised off the ground. So they form like a little crisscross hallway in the center of the thing.
If I may, can I hide in this bush?
You may, sir. You're actually completely obscured from her line of sight, so 100%.
Okay, I am going to use my hide technique and stay in the bush.
Okay, so there you are. How about you, Lori? Do you have any place you want to position yourself before all the craziness goes down? And also for you as well, Archonia.
Yeah, can I come down?
Can you drag it, or we can also drag it for you if you.
Yeah, can someone just drag it for me?
Yeah, where do you want to be?
Down, I think. Go ahead and bring me to Starkin. I'm going to take my medallion, and I'm going to hand it to her. I'm going to put it in her hand and close her hand around it.
As you step up to her,
Okay, welcome back, sister.
Oh my gosh. As you step up to her, okay? When you take hold of the medallion, as before, a surge of this electricity starts to channel within you. The water, which had been bending forward to sort of reflect her, cascades away as though a wind has blown it. Like, it literally dispels it. When you extend your hand and hand her the thing, and she meets your hand, in that moment, it's not just the medallion she's holding your hand. And you are allowing in that moment all of Grandmother Lightning to pass through your hand, through the medallion, and more than that, you're like encouraging it like a river, like horses, like go to my sister, right? You can feel it course through her, and Archonia, you can feel this, Lori, but Archonia, you can watch it happen. The lightning crackles down her bloodstream and begins to boil away this weird noxious purple presence that had been there. You can watch it spike across her whole body, and she screams. It's actually quite painful for her. Like it literally burns out the thing that had been corrupting her in the moment that you press that into her, and she takes it from you. And she's just like, for a moment, she's just like stunned, and then she just looks at you and says, "It's a fine welcome, sister." And then she picks up her mace and she turns to face the necromancer. Archonia,
Nice.
where are you standing? Woot!
Just put me. If you can, just put me next to. Just put me next to Lori.
Next to Lori. Okay.
Lori.
Cool. Okay, so here I can. Right there. That's right. Here you go. On this side, like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So as you guys, as you do this, okay, the first thing I'm going to have you do, Alan, is go ahead and roll your reason roll, and let me know what you get there, because this is the first round. And Steve, if you would roll me 1d6 or 1d10. 6 or above, you guys get to go first. Anything below, she gets to go first.
That's an
Oh,
8.
I got 12, 13 on my reason.
So 13. Okay, you are once again. It's you are neither impacted nor not
Stand
impacted.
still,
You are right now. This is your first step into the pool of this intense roiling emotion, and you are surfing, which is honestly better than you thought you would do right at first. Right? You're like, okay, I'm not gonna get knocked off. Okay, I can handle this. You're saying to yourself, remember my training. I've got this. Okay. At this moment, Grace, the necromancer, just looks at all of you, and you realize at this moment, you realize Grace has never blinked, ever. She just looks at all of you, and she sort of takes it in and says, "You'll forgive me if I don't believe you." And then at that moment, she just raises her hand, and as she does,
I did roll an
zombies
8.
begin. What's that? Oh, actually, yes, she did. So no, this part actually does have to happen first, because otherwise there's not going to be a lot for you to do. As she does this, zombies begin. You see zombie hands begin to tear out of the stone underneath the quad and pull their way out. Now, however, we'll do it just like that. We have this one, and this one, this one, and this one, and I am going to say that she does not know where you are, Syken. So they come out here because that was the last place she saw you. Okay? That is what happens to start. It is your turn. You get to go first. What do you want to do? Literally, you have just watched, like, she just looks at you, and then all of a sudden, hands out of the thing.
I will do 2 things. I will use a maneuver to mark her. What's her name again?
Grace.
Grace. Grace is marked. This means whenever you or any ally use an ability to deal rolled damage to a creature that is marked, I can spend 1 focus to gain one of the following. The ability deals extra damage, or it gets you buffs, but I have to spend focus when you do it.
Okay.
So there's that. She's marked. Also, for my, I believe this is going to be my, this, how many maneuvers do I get? 1?
You get 1 maneuver, you get 1 main action, and you get 1 movement action.
Okay, I was mistaken. I thought this next thing was an action, but it's actually a maneuver. I'll skip the
You
mark
can do 2
for now.
maneuvers. No, you can do 2 maneuvers instead of a main action if you want.
then that's what I'll
Maneuver's like a bonus action.
Cool. So my first maneuver is I mark her. My second maneuver is I yell, "This is what we planned for!" And I spend 5 of whatever my thing is.
Yeah.
And because I gained 2 at the beginning of my turn, and we had 4 from before, so
Yes.
I'm down to 1. And each target, I can target 2 allies. I'm targeting Starkin, and whichever one of you wants it, you can go right now.
I have a question before we do that. Did I miss the part? Is the necromancer still way over there?
She is for the moment, but yes.
Yeah, she's way over there.
Just for the moment.
I can't really communicate with y'all because if I do, I lose my hide.
Well, actually, there's one person you can't communicate with.
Oh yeah, can I talk to Alan?
So wait,
Archonia?
So you buried in the bushes, okay? Begin screaming at the top of your mental voice. Arkanen, are you listening?
Yeah.
Arkanen, do me a favor. Give me a reason roll. Can you hear him over the din of everything?
Oh.
Give me 2d10 and add the 2.
16, 17.
That is a tier 3 success, my friend. You absolutely, through all the noise, you are just barely holding on, and yet poof, you can hear him reaching out to you, and you immediately tunnel through the nightmare and pull his voice to you so you can hear him. Go ahead, Syken. You can say what you want.
I am no hero, but I see a quick path. I see a quick path to all of this. If I sneak up and kill her now, maybe all her zombies will go away. Do you think you all can keep the zombies and her distracted?
We'll see.
Okay. So I like Syken's plan. If we can assume that Arcanine communicates it to me quickly, I would mark Syken, or I would choose Syken and Starkin as the 2 who go right now after me.
I love it.
Yep.
That sounds great to me. If we're both good with that, let's do it. So then you want Syken and Starkin. Let's have Syken. Do you want to go first, or do you want Starkin to go first?
Starkin.
You want Starkin to go first? Okay, cool.
I
So
predict she's going to lay waste to some zombies.
Yeah. So Starkin, it's an interesting thing to see an athlete at the very pinnacle of their game. So rarely in life do we get to see an artist ply their craft right in front of us. You had never understood the poetry of violence until she began to write it with her mace, okay? She just like suddenly freed, wearing now the medallion given to her by Lori. She bellows, and this bellow, it's like a call to action. It calls all good things to rise up in the fight of what is right. And she spins around and immediately, let's roll her dice real quick and let's see what she do. Hold on, let's see. Can I just do this? How do I do it? Oh, I have to get my dice ready. Give me one moment as I do this. We'll do 2 of those. Very good. And okay, so she just does exactly what she do. So she is going to do, and I just very quickly have to check how much they have, because I did not expect her to go first, and I have got to see how much. Oh my God. Okay, so she whips around, and literally like she starts behind you, Steve. Like
shit.
She literally like you see her. She just like, it looks like she's racing. She's like charging you at first, and you just instinctively put your hand up, which is enormous, and totally just stops the shield. And what you realize is she leans in, and you just give her just enough room, and she clobbers it behind you, and brings the mace down in the I believe it's the Starbuster attack, and smashes both of these 2 zombies. They are immediately dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then she does not ask you to duck, because that would be silly. But she does swing it past Arkanen, who manages to duck just in time, as well as Lori, and she smashes the next one right there. Like literally one swing, bam, and just smashes them out of the way. Like they literally stop being corporeal flesh. They just become bits of bone. They explode in that one moment. That is her first attack. Let's see what her second one is.
If I can flavor this while you're looking up her ability.
Please, go.
So the idea of this is what we planned for.
Yes.
That can only have happened with Syken in the carriage. We must have had some conversation where it was like, well, if we were a team, this is how we do it. But so I think Syken is acting because of that, but Starkin is acting because she's just so badass. It's not even because of me.
Yeah, you've created the opportunity, and she wastes no time.
Yeah.
She's like, she's been doing this life. So she turns and bashes and knocks both of these two back. They were already on the wall, but she bashes them further, and she steps further. That's her turn. Syken, go for it.
I don't think I can't reach her at this point, right? Like
Not yet. No.
not with
Not
my
yet.
BAMF.
Now you can. I mean, what's that?
I can't reach her with my BAMF or anything like that. Like I can't teleport.
Well,
I mean, I've got a speed of 8. My teleport gives me 5 squares, but like.
Well,
yeah.
okay. So let's see. So this would be speed of 8 is going to be 40. That's 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could go right in front of her, but I wouldn't recommend it.
That's smart
However, what you could do is you could do something like you could do your 8 this way, and like she would see it like this. Like I just moved you there for a second. You could do your 8 that way. Yeah, and actually what you could do first if you wanted is you could sacrifice 1 movement and take one of these dudes down and then book it.
I was about to say, can I like pull one of these zombies into the bush from behind and?
Oh yeah, let's totally.
Can I offer
yes.
one other suggestion? Not that that's not cool.
Go. What do you got?
Yes.
If you can bamf, move 8, like walk 8 to there. This platform she's on, it looks like it's on the top of a cliff. Yeah, it's like sheer drop all around. But surely Syken can hang on with his fingers if he can just bamf over the edge.
I mean, you can't get there in this. I mean, you could if you. Let's see.
Okay.
I would say if you can get. Okay, you know what? If you roll an agility roll,
Okay.
I'll let you teleport underneath the bridge, and you will just be able to like blindly try to catch something under the bridge.
Nice.
I love this. Okay, so it's a 2d10, right?
Wait, so this question:
What?
what do you want to do? Do you want to just book right for her,
Or do you want to do the zombie thing?
or do you want to do it? Do you want to attack the zombies? Anything's fine. I just want to know. I just want us to commit before you start. What do you want to do?
I want to get close to her.
All right, so then you start by booking it towards her. You do not have any attack of opportunity because they're further than 1 square away.
I kind of want to kill the zombie.
Follow your heart, my friend. Whatever you think is right.
Go ahead, Utana.
I shouldn't be talking so much on your turn, but I was just gonna say, I don't think we're under that much threat from the zombies.
Okay, if you're not that much threat, I'm going. I'm going. Okay, let's get at it. Okay, so I rolled a 15, and then I need to look at my.
You need to add your agility, which is definitely a 2. So you just got a 17, which is a tier 3.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So I'm assuming you want to book it and then teleport and end up underneath the bridge.
Yes.
Okay. It's something you've never seen a rogue do before. He breaks entirely free of cover. Like you guys didn't even know where he'd gone, right? Like in the all the confusion, he was just disappeared. You see a rogue clad all in black burst out of the bushes and begin open running, like no hiding, nothing. There's absolutely no obfuscation. There's no smoke bomb. There's nothing. He runs full tilt straight at the necromancer, and you make eye contact with her, and it is extremely chilling. But you can tell the sheer abandon of your run and the way she's watching this like black hooded thing, like midnight is chasing after her. You pull out your sai, and then right as you rear up, you disappear.
Damn.
And you are effectively gone. Okay? You just go away. And what you know, Syken, is you pulled out your sai and then poof, you went right underneath this. So you are here now. Okay, and you and although you can't see under the bridge, this is not the first time you pull this trick. And you pull those sai and jam it straight into the wall, and they just sink in like they were made to be there. Okay, and you are now hanging from the tower. Okay, and on your next turn, shit's gonna happen. Okay, don't forget to spend the resources you need to spend to be able to do that move. Fucking badass. Okay, that is player's turn. Now it is zombie turn. Okay, the zombies are going to make their move. Let me get this zombie here so that I can have them both on the same screen at the same time. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's like this needs to be. Okay, so the zombies are okay. Very good. So the zombies are these are going to move right like this. They can actually get that far. This can actually get that far. This one is going to attack, and these two are going to attack Starkin right now. And they are going to go for, let's roll for all of them. I'll actually roll this up top. There we. Oh wow, they rolled really. Oh, you guys did not see that. They rolled extremely shitty. They rolled all told a 9. So they still do damage, but yeah. But they okay. So each of them. Let's see here. 1 second. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. 1, 2, and I guess we'll call it 3 because this guy can hit her as well. Okay, yeah. So Lori take 2 damage and Syken takes 6 damage. That was that they rolled really or not Syken, Starkin. I've got so many names here. Starkin takes 6 damage, so that's going to be okay. Cool. All right. So that's the zombies. It's their turn. Okay, now for y'all, my friend. Who's going next? We've got Archonia and we've got Lori. Who's going to go next?
I mean, I'm just gonna try to hit as many zombies as I can, if you don't mind.
And okay, so do you want to go? You want to go next, or do you want to? Okay.
If you don't mind, Lori.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay. So in this moment, Lori, right? You can feel Archonia starting to charge forward. When he does that, it's not because what's happening in this moment is you had expended some of that energy, giving it to Starkin. You are sitting in a pocket you know extremely well, which is right before I start hitting somebody. Okay, and you take in a breath and you feel that electricity fill your lungs, and you know it's about to go down. So Archonia, take your swings. What are you doing?
I want to try to hit that line of zombies.
The whole line?
Because I have a thing called incinerate.
Oh.
It says a column of fire remains in the area until the start of your next turn. Each enemy who enters for the first time combat round gets 2 fire damage plus whatever I roll here. So
okay,
I'm gonna do that.
And does that cost any of your resources? Does that cost any of your
this one
players?
does not.
Okay, great. So. Go 2 then. Go 2. Okay. Okay, so as go ahead and roll it there.
So as power roll.
Yes,
reason,
sir. 2d10,
reason.
and then you're going to add plus your reason. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, Utana, you have a moment. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's 1820.
Okay, so that's no.
You're on fire.
10,
Jeez.
You did 1719, I think is what that would be, because it's.
Oh, sorry. 1890.
It doesn't matter. It's the exact same result. What's the at the tier 3 level?
So it's 6 fire damage at the tier 3, plus when they I don't know if it's an extra 2 damage, because it says when they enter the area they take 2 damage.
So this is going to be fire all the way around. So let me see. I don't know if I have a thing that I can do this with. Well, I'll have to see if I can find some like fire of some kind.
So it's just a column. So I'm going to get those 3 zombies right there.
Okay, yeah. So let me just see. I'm gonna have to use something really cheesy to be able to tell that this is fire. Here, we're going this route.
It's like,
Okay.
but sorry, it also says 3 cube within 10. What's 3 cube?
So a 3 cube within 10. So it's hang on. Let me look at it real quickly because that's going to make it easier.
I believe that means it's a 3 by 3 by 3 space within 10 spaces of you.
Oh yeah, so but it's a column, right? It's not like a true, or is it actually a square?
It says column.
Okay, cool. So then we're gonna take this.
But you know what? I think I'm gonna strain this. Because if I strain it, the size of the cube increases by 2, but the fire disappears at the end of your turn.
Okay.
What do you guys think? You think I should keep it there, or should I? Because if I increase it, I could get.
Will you also get Starkin when you do that?
Oh no! Wait, sorry. I do not want to get Starkin.
Okay.
Sorry.
You kind of like perfectly lined them up. Go ahead.
I won't strain.
Rules lawyer here. I happen to look up the incinerate ability. It says damage is done to each enemy in the area. Starkin would not be harmed.
Okay. Yeah, you can do what you want then, my friend. No, that's great.
You know what? No.
No? Okay.
Because it's just one extra enemy. I don't want to strain myself.
And what was the damage you did?
So it's 6 damage.
Okay.
And I don't know if it also is 2 because it says.
Well, that's if they enter. If they enter, they'll take 2 just on entering.
Is the combat round? No, it says each enemy who enters the area the first time of the combat round or start their turn.
Yes. Yeah. So when it comes around to their turn again, they would take the damage. However, you killed them. So instead, so that didn't happen. Instead, what happened is So the Utana. What I want you to imagine is like this gently sort of soft-spoken person who's been sort of like the spy into the hearts of everyone you've run into so far. You just look down at him because you can feel like something is boiling in him, and as he looks up at you, there is like liquid fire raging in his pupils, and he just turns and looks at all of the zombies that are right next to Starkin, who has just now come back to the fold. And the zombies just erupt into fire, and they are the pillar that is staying for that moment.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly right. So there is now a pillar of flame right there, and now it is the enemy's turn, which means that it is our good friend Grace's turn. Which means, let's see. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do. That's weird. Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Okay. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to use. I have a thing I'm going to use for this. Okay. She, like, you can't see this because it's far too small, but you literally just see the tiniest smirk at the corner of her mouth just go, like, oh, that was a neat trick. And then immediately hands emerge from the walls, and they grab you, Utana, and they grab Starkin, and they grab and this one, this is not actually like it's not in the fire, it's coming out the wall. And then likewise, they grab you, Archonin, and they also grab, because they are underneath this zombie, I'm just going to put it here for clarity. Like, it's actually underneath the other zombie, but they grab you as well, Laura. And I need all of you guys to make an agility test. So what I need is you to roll 2d10 and give me whatever your agility score is. Not you, Sykin, because as far as she's concerned, you went to hell and never came back.
Sorry,
she's very dumb.
She was literally like, "Well, that's one down."
I don't know how fights work.
Yeah, exactly. I'm afraid your friend has left early.
I got 10.
Okay. So 10, is that 10 plus your agility?
Yep.
Okay.
I got.
So you have first of all take 5 damage. You are restrained, and you'll have to roll a saving throw at your next turn to get out of it. Go ahead, Tom.
No, I don't want to. This is the one I want in here.
I got 14. My agility's negative. Total is 14.
Nicely done.
That's
You
perfect.
you are you have take 5 damage, and you are restrained, but only till the end of your next turn. It'll
5
go
damage,
after
you
that.
say?
Yeah, 5 damage. Everybody's taking 5 damage. And then what did you get, Lori?
I got -1, 17.
Oh, okay. So you take 5 damage, and then literally, like as they come out, they grab you, and it injures you, and you literally just smash them, and they're gone, entirely gone.
Okay.
What's the
Okay.
condition?
Oh my God.
Grabbed?
Yeah, you are restrained. You are restrained.
Restrained until end of my next turn.
And yes, and also, Lori, you look over just as you smash that. You turn and look to see the other, and Starkin has done the exact same thing. And there's almost like twins buy me a Coke kind of energy. In that, it's like you literally just both instinctively smash at the exact same time, and you're the only ones who are able to pull it off.
Okay.
So those two are just entirely gone. Yes. So you are still held, Archonin, and you'll be fine at the end of your turn. It's trying to hold you, Utana. It's really trying, but like literally the moment you start moving, it's just going to go away. It's gonna. Okay. So that is her turn, and she gets to take one more turn. And so here's the thing. She looks to you all, and she says, if you're going to pick a fight with a necromancer, you should probably not do it atop the grave of heroes. And at that moment, out of the utility closet from whence you guys were in earlier, some shabbily, like corpse-ridden heroes of varying stages of decomposition emerge, still brandishing the weapons that they were buried with.
Damn.
And you can tell that these guys are not fucking around. So that is going to be her turn. That's the end of her turn. I think we're still missing Lori. You haven't gone yet, but charged with holy purpose, what will you do?
Where are these guys located?
These guys are located right here. They're if you, I don't know if you can see, they're down south. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there.
Oh, there.
They just now,
Oh, I see
yeah,
them.
they just
I
now
see
come
them.
out of.
Oh, well,
the
it'd be really
hospital.
difficult for me to get to them right now.
In the moment. But trust me, they're gonna make their way to you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. For now,
Yes.
then I'm going to turn around and face that zombie that's behind me,
Great.
and I'm going to breathe dragon breath on
Nice.
them.
Nice.
Fantastic.
I've been waiting for
Lightning.
Yes, let's go.
You from my maw. And sorry, let me switch between sheets of paper here. That is 10.
10. Okay. So
And-
what does that do it on 10? What do you get to do with 10?
So on 10. I'm sorry, it's really tiny.
You're okay. You're okay.
It looks like 2 damage. Is that right?
Let me take a look. I think I have yours up here. I'm going to take a look at it as well.
Yeah,
Dragon,
because less than.
10. Yeah. Well, wait. Did you also add your might?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool. You
So
did?
what
Okay.
happens if I use one of my surges?
If you use one of your surges, you can immediately add 2 damage to it.
Okay, so I'd like to do that then.
Okay. And so this is a 3-foot cube within 1, right? In each enemy. So where do you want your 3-foot cube to be?
So there's that zombie that was behind me that I
Mhm.
wanted to turn around and face. So I just
Okay.
wanted to go.
So it's this one. I'm assuming you can also hit the arms that are holding Archonin as well.
Okay, then I'd do that too.
Okay, perfect.
I can do that without hitting him. Yeah.
So you do 4 damage to everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is you finally see everyone else. You finally see a moment where Lori, all this energy that has been roiling up, is finally given an access, and like a child leaping into the playground, you see this electricity bellow out with the fire that she spews into the area, and it cascades. It jumps onto the zombie and then dips into the hands that are holding Archonin in place. Archonin, it defies your knowledge of technology. And yet, the lightning does not leap to you. It is like picking its target. And so the hands are immediately destroyed. The zombie is mostly destroyed, but you could tell it's like still kind of, it's like got part of a hand, part of an arm. And that some of the damage was getting rid of those other arms.
That's really cool.
It's almost down. It is like basically dead. Okay, so that was your main action.
Am I able to move?
You can. You would have to use a maneuver to disengage, or you could use a maneuver to take a free strike against the zombie.
Okay, how do I use the maneuver then?
So to do a free strike, you just roll 2d10, add your might, and whatever that score is. I can actually open your chart.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'll just use my flail against it.
Yeah, go for it.
And 18, 19, 20.
Yeah. Okay. So you just turn around, and the thing is, like, it seems like you've done a massive, like, obviously you've done a massive swing, but what that swing is really a measure of is your ability, because literally you bellow this thing out, and everything is there, everything drops except for this one zombie that's just like you can tell he's still there, and you literally just like dunk, you just smack him on the top of the head, and his head falls off, and he dies. So immediately dead. Now you can move. Where do you want to go?
Okay. I'd like to get as close to the heroes that just entered as I can.
Okay, fantastic. So your speed is 6 because of your kit. So I'm going to say that's going to be 1. Actually, I'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhere like in here, I would say. That's about as far as you can get on that turn, because you used your other 2 attacking. But you are like let's go. I'm ready for this. Let's go. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to do before you go? I think that's all your actions.
That's it.
Okay. Very cool. The zombies are going to get to take their turn, and I am going to say, let's see, we have enough for this. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. 2 more zombies erupt from right here, and they are going to each, and this one's going to move. This zombie is quite stupid, and he walks right into the flame to attack Starkin. So just like on every level, this was an extremely dumb move. Let me see. Okay, so they are going to do. Let's see how the zombies roll. They didn't roll super great last time. Let's see how they roll this time. Yeah. Oh, they didn't roll terrible that time. Okay, so Archonin and Utana and Starkin are going to each take 4 damage.
Okay.
And that is literally the end of the zombie's turn. That was all they could possibly do. Oh, and this one, that one took 2 damage, so he's about to kill himself. Okay, so that's very good. And by the way, Starkin's been hit twice, and she shows absolutely no. She's not even blinking. She's just like, it's like coffee to her. It's like, I appreciate the wake up. Okay, so it is now. I think everyone has gotten to go, if I remember this correctly, right? Everyone has taken their turn, right? Yep. So now it is y'all's turn again. Alan, roll me a 2d10. Add your reason. Tell me what happens there, and let's decide who wants to go first.
I got.
Once again,
14,
you are holding the waves of this emotional turmoil. Are just, you're barely holding it in place right now, and that's with keeping the fire burning on the zombies. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay, go for it.
Do an inspiring strike.
Okay, do it.
Hold on, let me make sure I have the focus for it.
I recommend not attacking this dude here because he is so weak, and you're going to be done with him at the end of your turn. I wouldn't stress it.
Well, it doesn't matter who I attack really for
Go.
inspiring strike because that's not really the point of it. I get 2 at the start
please.
of my turn, so I do have focus.
Yep.
I spend 3 focus to. I'm going to attack the zombie in front of me.
By the way, just very quick second, another player, I believe Cindy used a surge to get her damage up. Is that right, Cindy?
Yeah.
You get
Well, I
to take
have
insight for
something
that
on
second.
that.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going, Utana. Sometimes you'll have triggers that give you more of your resource. Pay attention
Yep.
to those. Go ahead, Utana.
So it's only a 9 on the
Okay.
might roll. But I deal damage, 3 plus might, so 5 damage to that zombie. And
Okay.
myself and 1 ally within 10 squares can spend a recovery. I'm going to give it to, well, either Arcanine or Lori. Which of you has lower right now?
I've taken 9 damage so far.
How much did that help you?
I have taken
Yeah, go ahead, Lori.
8. Yeah, 8.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what that
What's
represents.
your total?
Yeah.
My total's 29, and I'm
My-
at 22. So
Mine's only 18.
Okay, then you
Ooh.
can have the
You need it
recovery,
more.
Arcanine.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool, because you were basically winded right there. You were
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
start. Yeah. Okay. So that's perfect. So go ahead and so you spend a restore. If it's 18, that you're gonna get 6 hit points back.
6.
So, and
Nice.
deduct
Thank
one
you.
of your restore
Thank you.
or one of your respite, please.
Mhm.
Okay. Very cool. And remember, at the start of your turn, you get whatever your resource, however you gather it. That's what happens. Okay. Was there anything else, Steve?
I don't think I have anything else worth. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna
Okay, where
leave
do you wanna
this
move?
whole area and go. Because the end of my next turn is now. I
Yeah,
can't move.
that's.
I'm
I'm
restrained.
gonna say that because of the smash you just did, you're gonna get out of it because you're
Okay.
enormous. This thing is tiny, and yeah, you just
Hold on. What's my speed? I think my speed is 7. That means 7 squares.
Yes, sir. And
So I'll
diagonal
start
is
here.
fine. Diagonal is reasonable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where I'm going.
Okay. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so that was your turn. Now these zombies are going to go. And they, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is going to get real. This is going to get real interesting. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5. Yep. Yes, they can. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. They can still hit you. And then this last one is just not able to. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh shit. Maybe they can. Okay. So, it's as though you're being attacked by a history book, Lori. You literally see faces that you have only heard about in legend, crawling, and sort of stumbling with their ancient, tarnished weapons, and you can see, because of your connection to justice and to the sort of holy energy, you can see these are heroes in need of your help. They wish to be unburdened from this unlife that they have been forced to have. and they are going to take strikes against you. Yeah. So let's do that really quickly. Let's do roll. Let's do. Okay. Wow. Holy shit! They rolled poorly. Okay, that's fine. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. So you are going to take 1, 2, 3. You take 12 damage. That's no joke. They are ganging up on her. Yeah.
Yeah, that puts me down to 10.
Okay. So yeah, they strike at you, and yeah, they are bidden by unholy masters to do what they have to do. You can tell they do not want to do it, but they have no choice.
Puts me at winded.
Okay, so if you are winded, one thing you can do during your turn, if you want, is you can I can't remember if it's a main action or if it's a maneuver. You can do what's called catch your breath, and catching your breath is literally just spending a respite. You get 1/3 of your max health back, so that might be a thing that you want to do. But it is not at the moment your. Well, actually, hold on. No, you used your full turn last time, so yeah. Okay, so we will come back to you. We've already done Utana, we've got Archonin, we've got Syken, and we've got Lori. What do you want to do? In fact, while you do that, I'm actually going to double check whether that is.
I'm gonna try something real crazy. So y'all can take your turns first.
Okay. Do you want me to put your piece back so you can move it around there, and then you can?
I would love that.
Okay. So
I think I'm gonna do my column attack again on these 3 zombies over here.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm
next to Lori.
How far away is it? Is it close enough that you can do that?
I'll move within range.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so when you do that, you're going to take an opportunity attack from the zombie, but that's fine. It'll be 2 damage.
Isn't your range 10? You already are in range, I think.
Oh shit! If you're already in range, just go then.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
It was 3 within 10, wasn't it?
By the way, I'm rolling for clarity right now. Damn, only got 2.
Okay.
All right, but now I'm gonna roll that fire.
Mm-hmm.
Next to Lori. Nice.
Okay, so what happened?
That's 16, 17. No, sorry, 14, 15.
Nice. Okay, so that's a tier 2 success. What's that do in the middle one? What's that do?
It's going to be 4 damage.
4 damage
to all 3. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's really good.
Isn't it a
That's
3x3
really
cube?
good.
You can hit all 4 of them.
Oh yeah, you can do a 3x3 cube.
Yeah,
you can do the whole thing if you want. You want to do the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. All right, so Lori, you get to have an experience you've never had before, which is you get to feel the sort of healing flames of something that is utterly not from your god. Okay, so you're standing there, and literally, like, the fire is on you as well. And it erupts around you and yet does not burn you. In fact, you are immune to fire. Anyway, I believe that is the case.
Yes, I did choose to be immune to fire.
Even better.
I mean, wild.
Yeah. So not only would it not have hurt you, but you are actually the fact that you are immune and he's doing this, get 3 stamina points back. Because this is like a warm bath for you. So okay, yeah. So you've done that, and let's see. So that was you say 4 damage?
Yeah, and then when it's the zombies' turn, they're going to take another 2.
Okay, perfect. So that's going to be a total of 16 damage you just did. Okay, so when you do that, which one of these dies immediately?
The one right in front of Lori. Yeah, the one in the middle.
This one right here?
Yeah.
This here? Or this one?
The
left end of the L or the base of the L?
Base.
The base of the L. All right. Dead. Well done.
Nice.
Okay. So once again, you just Utana, you've already moved. Yeah. So literally, like by yourself, you stand. By the way, there's a zombie right in front of you, and you just it's like trying to do its stuff, and you just turn away, and we see the close up of you just again. The fire just explodes inside your eyes, and then they just almost like they're mirroring what's inside your eyes. Woof, they just go into flames. Okay. That was your turn. Now it is going to be her turn.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
This is a cliff. Like, I fall off this, it's lethal damage.
I don't know if it'd be. I mean, it'd fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up. It may or may not kill you. I don't know. It depends on. It's something like probably 30, 40 feet. So yeah, it'll hurt. It'll hurt pretty bad.
Go on.
It will. Yeah. So suffice to say, like, do I think you could maybe roll an agility roll and negate some of that? Yes. Is this a lethal drop? Also, yes. Okay. So Grace is going to do her thing. And let's see, does she need... Oh yeah, no, this is going to be extremely... Utana, she sees you coming, and she's not not super like she's like, you know what? Maybe it's time to stop playing with the children. So she rolls. Okay, and that is going to be. She just looks at you, and she like, what's the right way to say this? Okay. A poison seeps out of the ground and soaks into your feet. You take 10 damage. Okay? But what's worse is inside your head, you're like, as you feel this pain, the thought that occurs to you is like, there's no one here to help me. I'm going to do this by myself. Like, I'm literally the only one who can do this. These children would be nowhere without me. So that happened to you. Who wants to go next?
Can I go?
Yes.
Go ahead.
By all means, you can.
I would like to use chain lightning or leaping lightning. Same thing, basically.
Let's go.
On the rest of these loser zombies.
Uh-huh.
And we have... That's a 12. So... I think that's... Let me make this bigger so I can actually see it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep, that just makes it into the mid-tier.
Perfect.
So that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Let me see what we've done here. Hold on. So it's 8 damage per... You just... Like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. That's... Hold on. Let me write this down. And that's going to... Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on. So that's... Okay. So you do that, and let's see. So how do I wanna...
And when I do that, I raise my my flail up.
Okay, so you raise your your flail
I raise it up when I do that. I'd like to think
Okay.
that it's coming from my hand and the flail.
Oh, perfect.
I mean-
so it's a kind of come to me, grandmother lightning.
Exactly.
Now, let me ask you this: as you look at these figures of heroes gone by, what do you say to the one looking right at you right before the lightning kisses his face?
The one looking right at me.
Yeah.
Basically, I say, go back to your rest, heroes.
As you say that, maybe even like just a thing that only he and you can hear, the lightning explodes off the tip of your mace, jumps across, and you literally watch him eviscerate into nothing. Like you literally just sent him back to the place where he had been called. And you can see in that moment, as he turns to dust, there's a little bit of gratitude in the bones that you have cast away. Okay, dead. And the other ones are extremely hurt, but not yet dead. Okay, that was your turn. Now it is these zombies' turn. This zombie is already dead. This one has taken 2 damage. Let me, because he's still in the fire. And that's going to be, yes, he's already, so this guy's dead. As the flames peter out, Archonia, you can watch the flame like almost drags the zombie back down with it to the earth.
Yeah.
This one, however, utterly unrealizing you just like nuked a bunch of his friends, he turns towards you and he's going to do a roll on you. So he goes roll.
Edward, is it possible to center your mic in front of you a little more?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, it is totally. Sorry about that. Yes, because I keep going off mic. I apologize. Thank you for that. He's gonna hit you for 2 damage because these things are so. Honestly, like he goes to do this, and he like literally like Grace looks on and is just utterly disappointed with these fucking like these are supposed to be heroes. What the hell is wrong with you? This is the worst kind of zombies I've ever had in my life. He swings at you. You take 2 damage. I swear I'm not messing with these rolls. They're really rolling like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was his turn. Laura, you've gone. Archonia, you have already gone. Utana has not gone. Sykin's not gone. What do you want to do?
Oh,
You go
I
next.
did go this round, right? This is the same round I moved
you?
on?
No, I don't think so. We did that last round.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Did
don't
you?
think we did.
But you did something at the beginning of this round, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I hit a guy.
Your
And then
first
I
one.
ran
No, I
away.
apologize. No, go ahead. Second. No,
Oh,
second.
okay.
You're good. So you're the only one left. Go ahead, second.
Here we go.
Let's go, buddy.
All right. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, so I have black. Excuse me, I almost said it wrong. Black ash teleport. So I am going to.
Oh, so you're so this is the original teleport you did to get under the bridge.
Yes, I'm going
Yes,
to
go.
teleport, and I get to move 5 spaces. So 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Here.
That
right
would be
next to
correct,
her.
sir. That would be correct, sir.
Okay.
So now, do me a favor and roll me
Oh no.
roll me 2d10 plus agility.
Oh no. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. 2d10 plus agility. There we go. 12.
Okay. Because you rolled sufficiently well, and because you literally came out of nowhere, for this round only, she is considered flanked. She has no idea you're there.
What? That's awesome.
You literally, like, you just, I mean, what do you teleported from underneath the bridge to behind her. Like, what the fuck is she supposed to do? She doesn't know what that means.
Sure. Okay.
So when you are flanking, I believe you get an edge. So, and if you're gonna do any kind of melee strike, you get an edge on this. So you get +2.
Okay. So here we go. I have this ability called Disorienting Strike.
Let's go.
Just letting you know, your attack leaves them reeling, allowing you to follow up. The effect is you can shift into any square the target leaves. When you slide them. Sorry, you slide the enemy as you attack them.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Go ahead.
If I roll 11 or lower, I slide them twice. If it's 12 to 16, it's 3 times. If it's 17 plus, it's 5 times.
1, 2. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. All right.
Let's see it.
All right, okay, going to the dice.
I will remind you that you don't have. Did you get a surge?
Yes, I did.
Hold,
You can
before you do anything, can I didn't do a maneuver. Can I check something really quick?
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Let me see if
plan
I
your-
can.
Yeah. This is gonna be real interesting. This is gonna be real fucking interesting.
And you don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Oh shit. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Now she's got a fucked up skill that I might run here. We'll see what happens.
I'm so
Okay.
She's
scared.
got.
Okay. Oh, don't do that on my turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can only do that on my turn. Okay. I had to double check though. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What's your reason score, Syken? You never figured out what your scores were, did you?
No, I only have agility here.
All right. We really got to sort that out.
But we said that it was at least a 1, right?
Okay. No, that's fine. I'll let that go then. All right. You just barely escaped some bullshit. All right. Go ahead. What do you got?
All right. I do have this other ability. Okay, so at the beginning of battle, we're all supposed to roll to see how many.
At the beginning of your turn, yeah. Or I've just been having it where, like, at the start of the new player turn, everybody rolls just to get all their stuff in. But, yeah.
To see how many they've got. Okay,
Yeah. So I think not everybody rolls, but you do roll, I believe.
I do roll. So I'm gonna roll for this turn, and
Okay,
it's
go
just
ahead.
a 1d3
1d3
for
yes, sir.
insight.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's 3, 1,
This is some
and
bullshit.
okay, I've got 2.
I thought you were worried about falling off the edge, motherfucker. You're attacking a necromancer with absolutely 0 stability. Like, they have nothing. They're like, knock them off their feet. Like, what the fuck do they do?
What's the meme? Call an ambulance, but for you.
Awesome.
Okay,
All right, what are you doing?
so I have 2 insight, and then so the victory points is is equated to how many insight?
So,
or the thing
yeah.
that I start with?
At the start of your turn, you would get those victory points. So you guys, I believe, we totaled it up that you each would have 3 because of everything we had done, and Steve had 4.
Right. Okay. So that puts me at 5 insight.
Does the Black Ash teleport cost insight?
Nope.
That's fucking bullshit. I cannot believe the teleport doesn't cost. All right, go ahead.
It only costs insight if I want to teleport additional spaces
Sure.
beyond
okay, sure.
5.
Yeah, I get it. Come on. What do you got?
Okay.
Just fucking hit me, kid. What are you doing?
All right. So since I have that, I'm going to use the ability.
Oh no.
Hang on. It is called. Shoot, I just had it in my sights.
Okay.
Not that. Okay. There we go. Just need to make sure that's not a. Just checking to see which one's a signature strike or not. Nope, it's not going to work. Okay, we're just going to do disorienting attack. So that one costs 3 insight, and I've got 1 surge, 1 surge.
1 surge. Yeah, surge will up the damage. If you have 2 surges, you can increase the tier of the
thing.
Does 1 surge give you an edge? I don't know if it does.
But you said I flanked, so I've got an edge, right?
Oh shit, you're right. I don't know if it gives you another. Yeah, nah, fuck it, go for it. Let's go ahead, go for it. You did teleport behind her. Let's see what happens.
All right. Okay. So let me set up the dice again. Sorry, I have to switch it out.
That's fine.
And I rolled a 15.
15 is a medium thing. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So 15. Yeah, squarely allows me to slide her 3.
Okay. Which direction you want to go? Just straight to the left.
Towards the cliff. Yes.
1, 2, 3. Okay. So you put her right up against the edge of the cliff. You also did some damage to her. What damage did you do? How much damage was that?
Oh yeah. Let me go back to that.
Yeah. Let me know how much damage. So you slam her with, what do you hit her with? Do you hit her with the side? Do you hit her with the, what are you doing?
The side. Yeah.
Okay. So you just come up and it's just like 2 sides straight in the back. Choo-choo, like that. You hit her pretty hard. And the way you push her is you stick your foot in the center of her back and kick her towards the edge, pulls her off the side. She starts going. As she goes that way, you see the holes in her back start to close up almost immediately. Not healing, but like she doesn't wound the way normal people would. So tell me how much damage you got.
Okay. So disorienting strike does 6 plus A, where A is my agility, right? Which makes it 8 damage, plus the surge, which makes it 9 damage.
No. Plus the surge makes it 10 damage. It's plus your highest.
Oh, plus, yeah, so it's 10 damage.
Okay. So
plus whatever the thing is that you gave me for flanking.
Yeah, you don't get any. You just get an edge on that.
Okay.
But that's actually, wait. What was the number you rolled?
15.
Buck, did you add the edge that you got?
Which would put me.
Edge gives you plus 2.
Yeah, that's 17.
So
what does that
it's
mean?
a tier
So
up.
she goes sailing off the edge.
Okay, so you knock her off. Okay, in this moment, she is airborne.
Wait, I must
Okay.
interject.
Go.
It's very important to me that
Uh-huh.
we calculate Sykin's damage before she goes down with the gravity.
Okay, so
Okay, for sure. No, oh yeah. Let's get what the damage was.
damage would be disorienting strike puts it at 10 damage plus 12, 14 damage.
Woo,
That's
okay.
18 damage because of the mark.
Oh, you put that at the beginning. That's right. I forgot about that.
Fuck me. Okay, wait. So that's 18 damage. Okay, that's a lot of goddamn damage.
Also, 1
damage for every square. Okay, so hold on. So that there's 8 squares. Is 8. Okay. God damn it. All right. So here's what happens. You knock her off the edge. Okay. Lori, do you still have the medallion?
Starkin has the medallion.
Starkin has the medallion. How far? Okay. Okay. I want you to roll a die for me. I want you to roll a 2d10 and add your I guess it'd be your might for this. Okay.
Okay.
There's a thing coming. Let me know what you get.
By the way, Utana, thank you. That was a really cool play to like bamf underneath the bridge.
That was, yeah,
that was a good setup.
14.
14? 14 is enough. You hold your hand on where your medallion would be, right? And you feel it sing all the way across the courtyard. Okay? As you are doing that, Grace goes over the edge. As Grace is going over the edge, a corpse-like hand reaches out of the wall and catches her arm and keeps her from falling.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And at that moment, when her arm is caught by the thing, you feel the song of Grandmother Lightning kiss out of the sky and crest downwards and rip into that hand. And it explodes. And she falls. And you literally, like, no one is there to see it. This is a moment private just to her. For the first moment in her life, she realizes, I'm not going to win. And she tumbles pell-mell, hand over head, and you can literally watch like the lightning kind of blew her off the edge, so she's actually closer to like here, or maybe even here. The explosion was so great. You can watch a ladder of corpse hands going down the tower, grasping for her, and they are too far out of reach. She plummets with silence. There is no scream. She plummets and with a perfect flat slam collapses in pieces on the floor of the canyon.
Damn.
And she is dead. You have destroyed her.
Shit. Good job.
Well done, Syken. And I have to say, if you hadn't gotten her all the way off the edge,
that was teamwork right there.
You would have gotten another strike.
Oh, you're going to give me one?
Yeah, because on my next turn, my plan was move 7 spaces closer and then yell strike now, which gives you a free strike.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Had it in the bag either way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Y'all. Archonin, as she goes down, you realize you have stood in the heat of the inferno, and you watch as all the emotional flames subside, and you realize you are still standing.
Mm-hmm.
They have not beaten you. If anything, the thought that occurs to you, and this is a curious thought, it kind of almost makes you laugh. This is the thought that comes to you is, this must be what forged steel feels like.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice.
What do y'all want to do? So she is dead. I'll give you guys final moments to whatever you want to say or do.
I'll turn around, I'll look at Starkin, and then I'll say, students, to your rooms.
God, I'm glad I don't go here. Good luck with
Would
that.
you like to be the assistant groundskeeper?
No, thank you. I will see you all in here.
I don't know if I want to go to this school anymore.
That's what you said. You literally get your medallion back from Sarka, and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to.
I do want to talk to Starkin about what happened to me. Like, so who's in charge of this place now?
Starkin, you get the short version of what she says immediately is that the inheritance is not clear. Mm-hmm. Like as to where it or who or how who would own it after this, but What she does say is that there are other, there's like a headmaster's assistant or vice. I forget what the term is, but like there's a secondary who will come over and take over runnings. He'll be there within a couple of days, and so he'll go from there. And she says, although might be taking care of more than just the grounds here. You did a fair job jumping in and leading the students in pretty significant combat.
I appreciate that. Perhaps there's a role for me beyond groundskeeper, but I don't have any skills in administration or running a school.
As you're saying that, you turn and you look down the long, sloping, beautiful green grass of the quad, and you see, amidst the corpses, a bunch of rats going through pockets. But you can see what they were really doing the whole time was cheering you on from the sidelines.
I almost, if I was going down, I was going to be like, rats to me.
Did anybody else? Do you have any other thoughts you want to add before we close out, friends? Alan or Arkin?
I mean, I'm just going to go to my room and write a report about everything that happened. And
amazing.
And as soon as the other head honcho's come here, I'm going to tell them everything.
Can I pitch you a line for your report?
Yeah.
You are in this place to study emotions, right? Like from where you come from, emotions do not exist. It's a purely logic-based culture. This is sort of your test. If to do this, you can say you might have said something along the lines of, I have been here amongst these planers, and I have seen what they do and what they have to live with, and I must admit, it feels good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to put in there. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Lori, do you have anything else you want to
add? No, I don't think so.
Nice. Silently, you collect up your gear, and I think you had said this already, but it bears repeating that you realize that the thing that you were looking for, you had brought with you, and you will be taking it back out with you as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think Syken, what do we hear from you before we're done? I think you're the last one.
Interesting.
They're looking for staff.
I tell you what, Utana, you take on one of those leadership roles, and I might just join you.
Okay, I think we should wait for the rest of the faculty to arrive before I sort of take a role, but because that's kind of what the whole problem was with the other guys, was they were just taking stuff like genies.
Yeah. So you say that the day.
Also,
go ahead, please. No, please.
I was going to say, also alternatively, we could use you in our tribe toppling down some of these corrupt politicians.
I'm gonna lean way over so I can whisper in your ear, and I'm gonna say, I actually have to be here. So I think you guys would know, I don't remember if we talked about this in episode 1, but you guys would know that seeing a Hakon out amongst the general populace is generally considered a very bad omen. Because we keep to ourselves, except for those of us who have the doom sight, which means we've foreseen our own death. And that foreseeing always involves something extremely momentous happening surrounding our death. So people don't want us around, because if we're there, it means something shitty's about to happen in this village. So but we have to do it, because to run from the doom that you foresee is way worse. So right. I lean to you and I'm just like, I actually have to be here.
So then we'll go out on that then. As you say that, we cut to the sunset starting to set over the thing. Lori, miles away now, not even in the town. She has found passage elsewhere. Where she's going, only she truly knows. But she is guided by a star bigger and deeper than anything that we can understand. Archonin is up in his room writing his report, and it feels good. Syken is nowhere to be found, and that is appropriate. And Utana steps into Prufrock's quarters, and you have the uncomfortable feeling realizing you're being asked to put on another man's clothes effectively. Like, this is his place and you're going to be here now. It's effectively your place. And the difference, of course, is that the rats have found themselves quite a home here, and you can see them scurrying in the corners, and they're extremely happy that you're here. As you finally set down all your things, and you drug your enormous suitcase into the other room, you don't know where you're going to put any of these things because this is all human-sized. You come and try to sort of reconcile with the human-sized bed in Prufrock's quarters, and you notice something small on the pillow, and it glistens, and it's the ring.
Ooh.
And we'll cut there.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Okay. Good stuff, man.
Nice.
All right.
Love it.
That was amazing. I'm liking this. I'm liking this game.
It's a good
Yeah,
game.
it's really
It's a good game. And an excellent adventure, Edward. Well run. Well put together.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I really
Appreciate it.
like
Sincerely.
that.
Oh man, that was fun as hell.
Yeah, this is a really good game. I can see us bringing this back probably multiple times. Yeah, maybe like Conan, but we got a lot of stuff coming up. Next week is All My Die, which Edward just signed up for, and Cindy's in it, and me. And the creator of that game is going to be running it for us. If anyone else wants in, feel free to sign up. And then following that, Neon Skies. But on Friday this week, episode 20 of Shadows of the Abyss. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we should have all 5 players at the table for this one.